try to fix that as we move on through the night. Anyway. The tip-off tonight brought to you by Montana Dakota Utilities in the community served. The player of the game brought to you by Merkel's Foods. And your scoreboard all night long brought to you by Vision Care Associates. The video sponsors tonight, Key Insurance, Riverside Home Furnishings, Sitting Bull College, Mobridge Regional Hospital and Clinics. And, of course, the Law on the Court is brought to you by the South Dakota Attorney General's Office, Division of Consumer Protection. We're going to hear from them right now. We'll come back. We will meet the officials right here on Star 99.
Monitor your accounts, especially during the holidays. Remember to track your accounts frequently for any fraudulent transactions, whether through mobile banking or online access. Sign up for notifications or text alerts from your bank that might indicate suspicious activity. This can range from mobile deposit alerts, big purchase alerts, password change alerts, etc. If you receive an alert, immediately reach out to your bank to ensure it is not a scam. Do not click on the link. With questions, contact the South Dakota Consumer Protection Division, 1-800-300-1986.
And tonight's officials, three of the best around, picked by the South Dakota High School Activities Association. They are Lewis Young, Jeremy Mickelson, and Dan Swenson. And with that said, we got a chance to sit down and talk with both coaches for this game. And Coach Gimbel is our first interview. We'll do that in 1 minute right here. This is Star 99.
Community isn't just defined by a dot on the map. It can be defined by shared values, ideas, and dreams. It can be defined by the people who come together to get those dreams done. At Great Western Bank, we're focused on you. We're focused on making life great for the people and the communities we serve. We do it with honesty, integrity, and respect. Always have, always will. Since community is much more than a location, we're glad to be in yours. Great Western Bank, making life great. Member FDIC.
We at Aircraft Spraying are proud of the aerial and ground service we're able to provide our customers. We thank all of our customers for the opportunity to have done business with you and wish everyone a profitable year. For more information about how we can protect your fields with our fleet of crop sprayers from the ground or by air, please call Tyrone, Jody, or Jake Kraft at 865-3500. We at Aircraft Spraying would like to wish all the athletes the best in this game and in all your endeavors in the years ahead.
Welcome back from the break. We're going to start a pregame with Coach Gimbel. And, Coach, let's talk about every coach that I've interviewed tells me we're just taking it one game at a time. You get to this point of the season, though, you start thinking about the possibilities of postseason. What is it going to take for your team to get into that round of 16?
Yeah, so we just got to play more consistent. That's our goal right now. You know, one game we're executing great, taking care of the ball. The next game we have 30 turnovers. So our goal in heading into postseason is just to play consistently and to play consistently well.
You look at your squad on paper and you look at this Mobridge-Pollock squad on paper, you guys have a lot of similarities, including the fact that you're very young. There's some kids that are, basketball-wise, pretty old. But, as far as grade-wise, you've got some freshmen, sophomores, eighth graders on this team. So it's got to be very happy that you've got a great future.
Oh, absolutely. I have to remind myself sometimes that they're only sophomores or she's only an eighth grader, So they've been playing for a long time. But, they have a lot of experience. But, on paper, we're not very old.
And the fact is I've always said it, that youth usually brings a lot of energy, a lot of excitement to a program, and it actually makes your seniors and your older players play better because they're trying to keep up with the younger kids.
Yeah, absolutely. We have great team chemistry from our seniors all the way down to our eighth graders, and real competitive, but they're best friends at the end of the day. So I think we got great team chemistry.
Proximity of the towns isn't that far away. 40 miles basically. You probably have had a chance to scout. What do you see in Mobridge-Pollock, and what do you want to attack tonight?
Yeah, absolutely. We got to keep Henderson and Zahn off the boards and keep Gehring from getting out in transition. That's a couple of things we've seen on film, and it's going to be a good game. We're excited. We gotta bring it tonight, though.
All right. Good luck, Coach. Thank you.
Thanks.
We'll be back in 2 minutes. This is Star 99.
Here at Eisman Building Products, we are proud to be strong supporters of our community, local businesses, schools, and the Mobridge-Pollock Tigers. Hi, this is Christy. Stop in and see us for all your building needs, including roofing, siding, cabinetry, paint, and much more. We can also recommend reliable, dependable, and local contractors to install your products. Call 845-7272 or stop in and see us at 1505 West Grand Crossing. That's Eisman Building Products, proud to be a supporter of the Mobridge-Pollock Tigers. Good luck, Tigers.
At Western Dakota Bank, we know banking. Hi, this is Carmen Nash, your local ag banker. As your local hometown bank, our roots are truly tied to the land. I have grown up in the area and realized the challenges that face farmers and ranchers. I value having a personal relationship with our customers and neighbors, and my mission is to contribute to your success. I invite you to stop by and discuss a ranching operation with me to see what we can do for you, because when it comes to ag banking, we are the best in the area at Western Dakota Bank in Timberlake, Isabel, and Eagle Butte. Member FDIC.
Apply now for a WRT $1,000 scholarship, including district area and technology awards. WRT scholarships are available to both high school seniors and college students. Students and or their parents must have WRT internet or phone service to be eligible. Apply online at westriv.com/scholarship-application. WRT members can also apply for the National FRS $2,500 scholarship at frs.org. Don't miss out. Apply by March 1st for WRT's $1,000 scholarship.
There's an app for everything, including high school sports from the stations of DRG Media Group. Download the DRG News app, brought to you by the Golden Buffalo Casino, from the App Store or Google Play. It takes only a moment, so you'll have it in time for this game. See live and archived video of all games. And when you select your favorite station during the live stream, the video will immediately pop up. See Central South Dakota high school sports on your phone or mobile device with the DRG News app, brought to you by the Golden Buffalo Casino. Download it now at the App Store or Google Play.
Welcome back from the break. We're going to continue now with Coach Heddick. And, Coach, this time of year, you start looking ahead a little bit. You start thinking about situations going into the postseason. How important is a game like tonight for the kids to stay focused and concentrate on the play at hand?
It's a big game. Both of these games this week, I think, are within reach for us if we play well, and every game's big right now, sitting in first place, wanting to hold on to that position for the postseason. So every game's as big as the next, and all we can do is really take it one day at a time and hopefully get tonight and then move on to Saturday.
I said the comment on the air the other night about Megan Zahn and how she stepped up and really rallied to the occasion. Not only rebounding-wise, but scoring-wise as well. It's nice to have, everybody kind of in sync, but when you need somebody, it's your senior that really steps up.
Yeah, that's huge. There's no mystery. We didn't play our best basketball for the most part against North Border, or North Central. For her to step up as a senior, and it's a big thing for the trust on our team, for them to know that they can have an off night and somebody's going to be there for them to pick up the pieces. And she did an awesome job. I think she had 19 points and several huge rebounds, couple no bigger than the rebounds she had grabbed at the end of the game to put it away. So that's great leadership at this point of the season when you need it.
Let's also talk about scouting this Timberlake team. It's kind of tough to scout a team that you don't play 2 or 3 or 4 times, and you play them every year one time. But it seems like they're a brand new squad. They're young. They're probably as young, or if not younger, than you are. I know they've got 8th graders on their varsity lineup, so there's a lot of similarities here.
Yeah, they're young and they're small and they're fast, and they really like to get it going, and they really like to run that ball. So we got to be able to keep them in front of us defensively and not let them get up the floor as fast as they have been against some teams. They've got some good wins this year, and they also have some down games. So I know that they're small, they're fast, they really like to run, and there's a couple of them that can shoot it. So our defense is definitely going to have to be on point tonight.
Good luck, Coach. Thank you.
Thank you.
Back in 2 minutes, Star 99.
All of us at Bigler's Timberlake Service wish the Timberlake Panthers the best in the game. Hi, this is Jackie, inviting you to stop before or after the game and enjoy some of our great food selections, including pizza, burgers, cheese balls, and more, or fill up your tank with gas and diesel. We are proud to be a part of the Timberlake community and proud to sponsor the Panthers this season. Go get them, Panthers, from all of us at Bigler's Timberlake Service.
At Jensen Rock and Sand of Mobridge, We work hard together as a team to make sure all of your needs are met when it comes to your residential or commercial construction. Whether it's a simple pile of rock or an entire basement, our staff will help make sure that you get what you need and back it up with the service that we have based our business on. We want to take this time to wish the Mobridge-Pollock athletes the best in the game and the season. Good luck from all of us at Jensen Rock and Sand of Mobridge.
It's time to save on the powerfully versatile Kubota M7 tractor with up to 168 horsepower, superior loader lift capacity, and operator-friendly controls and comfort. The hard-working M7. Built right, built ready. Now, get the Kubota M7 tractor for 0 down and 0% APR for 60 months, plus a $7,000 loyalty cash reward. Now through March 31st. Call us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
See your local Kubota dealer, automotive company in Isabel and Linsco Implement in Mobridge.
The starting lineup, Gas and Goodies in Mobridge, includes fast and easy fuel pumps, propane exchanges, deli sandwiches, and Rick's chili and tortilla soups. Their bench runs pretty deep as fresh-baked caramel rolls, aisles of snacks, and coolers of drinks are ready to get in the game. And the playbook includes everyday convenience items for all. The buzzer beater is the homemade pizza. Get it hot by the slice, order it to go, or take it and bake it. Gas and Goodies in Mobridge. Now there's a game changer.
And welcome back as the starting lineups, brought to you by Gas and Goodies in Mobridge. Let's take a look at them. First of all, the Panthers tonight are going to be the visitors on the scoreboard under the direction of Aaron Gimble. They're 9-6 on the season, and they start out like this. A junior at 5'7", wearing number 20, Macy Maher. A sophomore at 5'7", wearing number 10, Shay Kraft. A senior at 5'11", wearing number 23, Stormy Holm. A senior at 5'4", wearing number 2, Tia LeBeau. And a sophomore at 5'4", wearing number 3, Carly Lawrence. And on the other side of the ball, Stephen Heddick and the Mobridge-Pollock Lady Tigers, 11-5 on the season. They start out like this. A junior at 5'10", wearing number 10, Landon Henderson. A sophomore at 5'7", wearing number 24, Emma Keller. A senior at 5'10", wearing number 25, Megan Zahn. A sophomore at 5'6", wearing number 2, Mariah Gehring. And a junior at 5'5", wearing number 3, Maya Nobles. There's your starting lineups as public address goes through it real quick. And the national anthem tonight, I wish I had a microphone down there. They are going to sing from behind the court, behind the basket on the far court, and it's going to be the girls' ensemble choir. And with that said, I'm not going to be able to pick up the sound from way, way up here. So I apologize. I hope I figure out a way to get a microphone on all of them one time, and we'll do that. But until we do that, figure that out, we're going to take a 2-minute timeout. 2-minute timeout. We'll come back with your MDU, Montana Dakota Utilities, in the community to serve. Tip-off right here on Star 99.
At Mobridge Regional Hospital and Clinics, your health is our #1 priority. So if you need medical care, then trust our team. Dr. Donald Lusick, surgeon, Dr. Josh Henderson and Dr. Travis Henderson, internal medicine. For family and women's health, including obstetrics, you can trust Dr. Emily Bowden, Dr. Robert Marciano, or Dr. Matt Schaefer, along with Dory Voidy, nurse practitioner and certified nurse midwife. Physician assistants, Heather Olson and Clint Perman, and nurse practitioners, Candida Gehring, Jesse Norder, Karen Freiling, and Annette Hollenbeck. Good luck from our team to yours from Mobridge Regional Hospital and Clinics.
Lucky's Pit Stop in Mobridge invites you to stop by before or after the game for all of your convenience store items and a whole lot more. They have tackle, South Dakota souvenirs, cappuccinos, hot and cold sandwiches, and a whole lot more. If you're in need of an oil change, a tire fixed, or a whole new set, they have that too, with prices that won't break your budget. Stop by Lucky's Pit Stop of Mobridge, your local Sinclair store with the big green dinosaur on West Grand Crossing in Mobridge.
You guys ready for the game?
All right. Well, management told me they weren't paying me for pep talks, so I'm going to stop now.
You know that place between saving money and sacrificing quality?
We are so there.
What's the point of saving money if you get lousy results, especially when it comes to car insurance? State Farm can give you the right amount of coverage, plus with discounts up to 40%. You'll like how much you can save. State Farm is there.
See State Farm agent Doug Heil in Mobridge or call 845-3603.
Discounts may vary 5 to 40% state to state. Yeah!
Montana Dakota Utilities' slogan, "In the community to serve," goes beyond providing safe and reliable electric and natural gas service. MDU and our dedicated employees are committed to the communities they serve, work, and live, just like the dedicated area students and coaches are committed to having the best season possible. Best of luck for a successful season to all area teams from Montana Dakota Utilities, proud to sponsor the area youth.
I tell you what, there was a big game on Sunday where the national anthem was on a national scale, and our girls right there just blew that one completely out of the water. They are phenomenal. And I tell you what, enough credit cannot be given to Mrs. Zahn. The vocal instruction here at Mobridge-Pollock High School is top-notch. So the tip-off, again, brought to you by MDU, and here we go. It's the Meg against Stormy Holm in the center circle. The referee is ready. The bench is ready. Now the Tigers get the first possession. Emma Keller goes into the right side. Give it off there, and now in underneath it comes, and it's going to be from Henderson to Zahn. Zahn with a couple of dribbles. Up off the window. Good. And Megan Zahn scores the first basket of the ball game, 2-0. Mobridge-Pollock on top. Back come the Panthers, and Macy Maher's got it over there on the left side. Back up top, give it off to Lawrence. Lawrence, one dribble, two dribbles now, going to go on the dribble drive down the right side of the paint. Leaves one up on the glass, no good. But the rebound put back up and good by Shea Kraft. 2-2. Tigers with the basketball. Right side, outside, and now into the high paint it comes. It's Zahn. Back out it comes, and Gehring pulls up. 15-footer, no good. Rebound comes out to Holm, and off to the races is going to be Maher. Maher goes into the right side. She's going to be fouled. Macy Maher will come to the stripe. 2 shots coming up. And the foul's going to go against Mariah Gehring. That'll be her first team foul, first foul of the ball game. Up at the line is Macy Maher. First one on its way right there. Maher on the season, just about 70% at the stripe. Chance to make this a 2-point game. Second one right there as well. She gets both sides. It's 4-2. It's Panthers on top of Tigers. Tigers with the basketball. Across the time stripe is going to be Nobles. Nobles left side, outside, given off to Keller. Keller looks cross court now, and it's going to be Gehring. Gehring dribble drive, give it off and up and good is going to be Zahn. The Meg with her second basket ties it up. We're at 4s apiece. Back the other way in a hurry. It's going to be Lawrence. Give it off right side, outside to Kraft. Now inside it comes. LeBeau shot up, no good. Holm with the rebound, put back, no good. Rebound this time, tipped out to Kraft. She'll put it up, no good. Rebound comes down to Holm this time, back up, no good. And the rebound this time comes out to Keller. Keller off to the races. She'll set up the offense now, give it up top of the key to Nobles. Nobles looks into the left side. Here's Gehring for 3, and this one's going to be off the back edge. No good. Rebound comes out, though, to Henderson. Now Nobles for 3. In and out, no good. Rebound is going to be fought for. It's on the ground, and it's going to be last touched by the Panthers on the way out of bounds. So the Tigers will inbound. They're going to have it just to the left of underneath their own basket. We're tied at 4. 6:03 left here in the basketball, or in the first quarter. Inbounds pass is going to go all the way into the backcourt and out of bounds. And so the Tigers will show a little pressure at the midcourt stripe. Now they're going to back out of it, and going to work with it is going to be Lawrence. Lawrence across the stripe now, right side, outside, give it off to LeBeau. LeBeau, one dribble, goes on the run, and she's going to get called for the travel. So the Tigers will have it, and they're going to have it in the backcourt. 4-4 our score, 5:52 left here in the first quarter. Here comes Nobles. She'll cross the time barrier now, right side outside, going to give it off there. It's going to be Gehring, back to Nobles now, in the left side. Keller now back over to Gehring. Gehring fakes the shot, now goes on the dribble drive on the baseline, back out to Nobles. Now over to Keller. Keller puts up the three. Boom, right there. And it's 7-4 now. Tigers on top. Back the other way is Lawrence. Give it off right side outside to Kraft. Now in. Nice pass inside. Shot blocked, though, as this time Maher was going to the basket hard. She is fouled. Heidi Olson will check in. Freshman 5'2". And Nobles will sit down. Now the Meg's going to come out. Coming in for her is going to be Keena Damaris, the junior at 5'8". Also checking into the lineup is going to be Cassie Carter, the junior at 5'6". Inbounds comes in, and Holm puts it up in good. 7-6, Tigers on top. Here is Olson. Olson having to get rid of it now. Give it off. It's going to be Keller now. Gehring. Gehring will stop at about 15 feet now. Looking for help. Give it out there. It's going to be Henderson. Henderson now over to Keller. Keller down on the corner, and Gehring. Gehring will stop and pop. 17-footer long off the back edge. No good. Rebound tipped into the corner. Picked up by Keller. Given back out to Olson. Now over to the right side from the wing spot. It's Gehring. Gehring trying to go in on the block, and the ball is going to be tipped out of the hands of Henderson out of bounds. 26 on the shot clock. Plenty of time. 4:37 left here in the first period. 7-6. Tigers on top. Inbounds comes into Keller. Keller looking for somebody to pop open up top, and she's going to travel with it. Turnover, and here comes the Panthers. Inbound in the backcourt is going to be Lawrence. Lawrence is going to break the time barrier now, going to the left side, pull up from 15, no good. Rebound comes out to Keller. Keller loses it for a moment, now out it goes to Damaris. Damaris give it off to Gehring. Gehring at the baseline, going to bring it back out, they'll reset. Now Henderson on the drive. Here's Heidi Olson for three. In and out, no good. Holm right there with the rebound. Now her pass, her outlet pass, almost stolen away. And Olson ran into it, but knocked it out of bounds. So the Panthers will inbound. And the Tigers are going to show a little pressure in the backcourt this time. Inbounds is going to come in, and it's going to be Lawrence. Lawrence on the dribble. Now the Tigers will back out of it. Crossing the time stripe is Lawrence. She'll work it right. Now come back to the top of the key inside the paint. Now leave it off there, and it's Maher. It's stolen away from her. And in the backcourt, Olson. Olson looks down court, finds Gehring. Gehring puts up the three, and it's hard off the back edge, no good. Rebound comes out to Maher, and now there's going to be a fight for it, and there's going to be a whistle and a foul. Now a timeout called by the Timberlake bench. 7-6, Tigers on top, 3:37 left here in the first period. It's a full timeout. Let's come back in 60, Star 99.
At Premier Equipment, they are committed to serving and supporting the area farmers and ranchers. Premier Equipment continues to carry the equipment you need and have the reputation to back it up. With locations in Isabel, Mobridge, Bowdle, and Eureka, they can provide you with the service and selection you deserve. They would like to take this time to wish the athletes the best in this game and in your future. Let their family serve yours at Premier Equipment, family owned since 1951.
Have you tried the new car wash space at Oahe Car Wash in Mobridge? If you haven't, now's the time. Our new car wash cleans not only the outside, but the underside too. Choose from either one of our new car wash bays, soft touch or touch free. Your car will be sparkling clean without all of the work, so you're ready to hit the road. There's even wax to protect your paint against harsh summer rays. Maintain the value of your car with a car wash from Oahe Car Wash in Mobridge.
Coming out of the timeout, Timberlake with the basketball, and right away racing it across the time stripe is going to be Shea Kraft. Now she looks over the top, trying to get a pass in this time to Carly Lawrence. And reaching in there and picking up the foul is going to be Heidi Olson. That'll be her first, second team foul. It's going to be Stormy Holm coming out of the lineup. Coming in there for her is going to be Jasmine Nash, the 8th grader, 5'9". Inbounds comes in and going to work on the baseline this time is Carter. Carter with a turnaround, no good. Henderson right there with a rebound. Now give it out, and Gehring up ahead. It's going to be Olson. Olson top of the K, sets up the offense from there. Now Keller left side outside, down in the corner, and it's going to be Damaris. Back out to Keller. Keller is going to give it off this time, and it's going to be a 3 on the way. Boom, right there. Mariah Gehring hits from downtown. And it's 10-6 now. Tigers on top. Here's Macy Maher. Give it off right side outside to Lawrence. Lawrence looks back up top. Give it off there to Carter. Carter one dribble now over to the right side. Going to give it off to Maher. Maher goes on the dribble drive. Baseline. Puts a shot up. It's going to be no good. And then she's tied up on the rebound, and there is going to be a jump ball called. The maid comes back into the lineup. Henderson's going to have a seat on the bench. Also coming in for the first time is Reagan Weisbeck, the freshman at 5'3", and Gehring's going to have a seat on the bench. So the Tigers with the inbound and the lead right now, 10-6, 2:33 left here in the first period. Here's Keller, left side outside. Give it off to Olson. Olson looks down on the corner, finds the Meg. The Meg back up top, give it off to Olson. Now here's Weisbeck. Now Keller. Keller looks into the high paint now, and here's going to be Weisbeck, and it's a long 2, an 18-footer right there. 12-6 our score, 2:10 left here in the first quarter. Tigers on top, Panthers win the basketball. Maher goes right down the middle of the paint, puts it up, it's good. Macy Maher split the defense and put a basket in. It's going to be 12-8 now. Here comes Heidi back the other way, and a great pass. Wide open underneath the apple tree was Megan Zahn, and the Meg puts it up off the window and good. 14-8. Back the other way, and a nice split of the defense this time by Shea Kraft. She'll put it in. 14-10. Here come the Tigers back the other way with the lead. Keller out there on the right side, up top, going to give it off to Olson. Now Weisbeck. Weisbeck, one dribble, two dribbles. Now looks down in the corner. Damaris now. Damaris trying to go over the top. Give it off to the Meg. She'll go up, put it in, and she's going to go to the line. Foul this time is going to go against Shea Kraft. That'll be her first team foul. Damaris, Olson, and Keller will all check out. Back in there is going to be Henderson and Gehring, and also back in there is going to be Nobles. Here comes the Meg up there trying to make this a three-point play. Couple of dribbles now, takes a look, puts it on its way. It's right there. Megan Zahn puts Tigers up by 7. It's 17-10 now. Panthers with the basketball. Left side outside to Maher. Maher looks back up top. Give it off there. Brand new in the ball game is Natalie Gross. She is a sophomore at 5'4". Now into the right side. Shea Kraft. Her shot is blocked. She'll get it right back, though. Bring it out to Gross. Now inside Maher with a turnaround. She's going to be fouled. Foul's going to go against Landon Henderson. That'll be her first 13 foul against the Tigers. 57 seconds left here in the first period, 17-10. Tigers on top. Here's Macy Lawrence, or Maher actually, at the line. First one's going to go off the right side, no good. Maher steps back up, trying to get 1 out of 2 up here. I don't know what the girls are down there on the block laughing about, but something was funny enough to stop the referee for a second. Rebound tipped around, and it's going to be controlled by the Panthers. Down on the baseline is Kraft. She'll stop and pop. Little 9-footer right there. And it's 17-12 with 41 seconds left here in the first period. Here's Weisbeck. Weisbeck goes down the left side. Give it off now to Henderson. Henderson reaches around, puts a pass into the Meg. Her shot is blocked. And last one to touch it is a Tiger. 30 seconds left here. They'll turn off the shot clock, and the Panthers are going to get the ball here. Maher across the stripe, going to pick up pressure just as she does. Now the ball's loose out there in front of the scorer's table, picked up by Kraft. Kraft trying to go inside, stolen away by the Meg. Out to Nobles. Nobles wants to push, and she'll go into the right side. Now into the corner to Gehring. Gehring looking to slash up to the high paint now, and it's going to be the Meg, and she's going to have the ball stolen away. Now it's loose, and it's being kicked around like a soccer ball. It's still loose now, and that's how we're going to end the first quarter, with a whole bunch of ugly basketball. That's all I can say. 17-12 after one on your Vision Care Associate scoreboard. Tigers on top. We will be back in 60 right here on Star 99.
Lock & Oil has been in business for over 50 years and offers first-class service. We are known for our old-school, personal relationships with our customers, and our staff ranks number one in integrity and understanding the business. Whether you are large or small, we will provide you with the service you deserve. Call us to talk about our lease purchase options on bulk storage and our specials. Currently, we deliver any amount of fuel or gas to western South Dakota and southwestern North Dakota. You will find that our price is very competitive and great savings. At Lock & Oil of Isabel, we are here for you. Give us a call at 466-2143.
When looking for dental care, trust the team at McQuillan Swanson Dental to take care of your entire family's dental needs. Whether it's a checkup, whitening, or cosmetic dentistry, Dr. Mark McQuillan and Dr. Tom Swanson can make sure your dental work is done efficiently and affordable at McQuillan Swanson Dental. To learn more about our facility or schedule an appointment, give us a call at 845-7222 at McQuillan Swanson Dental, here for all of your family's dental needs.
Hey, welcome back. Coming in the second quarter, Maher, Kraft, Holm, LeBeau, and Lawrence out there for the Panthers. Tigers, Henderson, Keller's on, Gehring, and Nobles. Panthers have the ball, and right away they go underneath. Holm with a shot, no good, but the rebound put back up and good by Shea Kraft. And it's 17-14. Tigers on top. They go to work inside trying to get it off to Meg, and it's going to be knocked away from her. Back the other way and up and good this time is Shea Kraft. 17-16 down to a 1-point lead for Mobridge-Pollock. Here comes Nobles back the other way. She'll give it off in the corner this time to the Meg. The Meg looks back up top, and the ball is almost stolen away. Picked up by Gehring. She'll pull up from 15, no good. Rebound comes out to this time Kraft. Kraft will work it into the right side from the wing. Cross court, give it off there to Lawrence. Lawrence pulls the trigger from three-point land, no good. Rebound is going to be tipped and last touch by the Tigers on the way out of bounds. Panther basketball, they'll inbound just to the right of underneath their own basket. Setting it up is going to be Maher. Maher give it in, and Lawrence looks back up top to Maher. Now right side is going to be LeBeau from the free throw line. No good on the shot, and it's Keller right there with the rebound. Give it off to Nobles. Nobles in the backcourt. Is going to bring it across slowly. Set up the offense. She'll bring it in close to the top of the key. Here's the Meg out there on the wing, right side. Up top now to Keller. Back over to Meg. The Meg back up top now, and it's going to be Gehring. Out to Keller. Keller goes on the dribble drive, dumps it out. Now here's a three on the way, and it's going to be way off the mark this time. And the ball is loose on the rebound, and last touch by the Tigers on the way out of bounds. 17-16, 1-point lead for Mobridge-Pollock, 6:21 left here in the second quarter. Back the other way is LeBeau, top of the key. Actually, that was Lawrence. Lawrence give it off right side to Maher. Now LeBeau's got it. Now it's going to be Lawrence for three. No good. Rebound comes out to Holm, and she'll bring it all the way back out to Lawrence. Now left side outside to Kraft. Kraft with a couple of dribbles, and she's trying to throw it over the top of the defense. Ends up going over the top of everything and out of bounds. Turnover. Tigers basketball. They're hanging on to a 1-point lead right now. Olsen coming in, and also coming in is going to be Damaris. It'll be the Meg and Nobles checking out of the lineup. So Olsen gets the inbounds, and Heidi's going to run it through the backcourt, cross the time stripe, come top of the key. Looks into the right side now, give it off to Gehring, and there's going to be a whistle from behind as Gehring is trying to get it to Henderson, and the foul's going to go against Stormy Holm. The first one on her, second team foul. Tigers will inbound just to the left of underneath their own basket. Inbounds comes in to Henderson. Henderson goes up, and it's going to roll off. Left it on the rim that time. Rebound to the Panthers, and here comes Lawrence. Through the backcourt, into the middle of the paint, running one-hander up, no good. It's going to be Damaris with the rebound. Give it off to Olsen, and Olsen will bring it across the time stripe. Now over to Gehring. Gehring from the right side goes on the dribble drive, and a whistle and a foul. Foul this time is going to go against LeBeau. That'll be her first. Second team foul. Checking into the lineup for the Tigers for the first time tonight, the 5'5 freshman Katie Chemnitz. Sitting down is going to be Emma Keller. Here's Damaris, gets the inbounds, steps back, puts it in. Her first basket, and it's 19-16 now. Tigers up by 3. Right side outside for the Panthers. It's going to be in the hands of Kraft. Kraft comes inside, nice pass. Lawrence with a shot. She left it on the rim, and there's going to be a whistle on the rebound and a foul. Foul is going to go against Stormy Holm, player control foul, and that'll be her second one. Jasmine Nash will check back into the lineup for the Panthers, and Stormy Holm will have a seat on the bench. 19-16, Tigers on top. Heidi Olsen with the dribble up top. Looking for help now. Give it out to Henderson. Henderson will bring it in a little bit closer. Here is Chemnitz. Chemnitz out there in the wing spot from the left side, and she is going to be fouled. Shea Kraft will pick up her second. First quarter, there was only 4 total fouls called. And now, in the last minute, there's been 4 more called. Inbounds comes in, and it's going to be Gehring. Gehring give it off to Damaris. Damaris, one dribble. Now hands it into the post, and it's going to be in the hands of Henderson. Shot up, no good, and the rebound is chased out of bounds. Last touch by the Panthers. Tigers basketball. 22 seconds on the shot clock, and it's going to be Tigers inbounding just to the right of underneath their own basket. Gehring will set it up. It's going to come into Olsen in the paint. Now bring it back out, and Henderson working the block. Backs up, puts it up in good. Henderson's first basket of the ball game. 21-16 now. Tigers on top. Here come the Panthers. Maher now over to the right side to Lawrence. Lawrence crossover dribble, goes in on the drive all the way to the baseline. Now has to bring it back out to Kraft. Kraft's going to have it stolen away, and it's going to be Olsen up ahead and into the hands this time of Henderson. Henderson's going to have the ball knocked into her knee and out of bounds. Natalie Gross is going to check into the lineup. Also coming in there is going to be Cassie Carter for the Panthers. Panthers basketball going to work is going to be Lawrence. Lawrence will break the time barrier. Looks into the left side, give it up there to Maher. Maher now goes over the top, and it's going to be Nash. Nash goes up, and there's going to be a whistle and a foul. This one's going to go against Damaris, and that will be her first. So Nash, Jasmine Nash, the 8th grader at 5'9", checks up to the line. She'll have 2 shots. First one on its way, in and out, no good. Keller will check back into the lineup. Coming out is going to be Gehring. Here's Nash up there for the second side, trying to get 1 out of 2. Fires it on its way. It's front edge. No good. Rebound Damaris, and Damaris will give it off to Olsen. Olsen screaming out of the backcourt. Up ahead it comes Keller. Keller trying to go inside. Stepping in front is Nash. And then in the backcourt, miscommunication, and the Panthers are going to throw it away. So one turnover deserves another. And the Tigers are going to have the inbound. Keller will set it up from just at the corner of the Timberlake bench. Comes in. And it's going to be Olsen. Olsen on the dribble now. Give it out to Damaris. Damaris way out there. Give it off now. Keller from the wing. Now in it comes. And it's going to be the turnaround. No good. That time by the Meg, but she is fouled in the process. She's going to the line. Jasmine Nash picks up her first foul. So 2 shots coming up for Zahn. First one on its way. Back edge, no good. Chemnitz and Damaris going to check out of the lineup. Back in there is going to be Henderson and also Nobles. So back up there for the second side, the 2-shot foul is going to be the Meg. She eyes it, fires it, and it's off the back edge this time, no good. And the rebound controlled by the Panthers. Going to work with it is going to be Lawrence. Lawrence, top of the key. Oh, nice backdoor pass. Shot up and good by Shea Kraft, and she's got 10 on the game already. 21-18. Tigers on top. Nobles into the right side on the dribble. Up top, give it off. And now it's going to be Olsen. Henderson top of the key. Back over to Olsen. Olsen trying to drop it in, and it's going to be stolen away. Picked up by Nash, and a timeout called by the Timberlake bench. 21-18 our score, 2:51 left until halftime. We'll be back in 30. This is Star 99.
Community isn't just defined by a dot on the map. It can be defined by shared values, ideas, and dreams. It can be defined by the people who come together to get those dreams done. At Great Western Bank, we're focused on you. We're focused on making life great for the people and the communities we serve. We do it with honesty, integrity, and respect. Always have, always will. Since community is much more than a location, we're glad to be in yours. Great Western Bank, making life great. Member FDIC.
Coming out of the timeout, 21-18, Tigers on top. They come out there right now with Olsen and Nobles, Keller, Henderson, and the Meg. Out there for the Panthers is going to be Kraft and Lawrence. Also out there is going to be Carter and Gross and Nash. Right now with the basketball is going to be Lawrence, top of the key. Looks into the right side, now goes to the free throw line, pulls up, it's right there. 21-20, all the way down to a 1-point lead for Mobridge-Pollock. Henderson out there on the right wing. Now with a bounce pass into the Meg. The Meg backs up, puts one up, no good. Gets her own rebound, puts it back up, no good. Rebound this time comes out to Kraft. Kraft wants to push. She doesn't have the number. She's going to have to pull it out, set up the offense. Oh, it's going to be Lawrence from three-point land, no good. And it's going to hit hard off the rim and go all the way out of bounds. Heidi Olsen checks out of the lineup, and it's going to be Mariah Gehring back in there. Also, Maher comes back in, and Gross will have a seat on the bench for the Panthers. Inbounds comes in. Noble's going to work. She'll break the time barrier. Set up top of the key. Give it off to Keller, right side, outside. Keller goes on the dribble a couple of times. Now out it comes. Henderson, dribble drive. Dumps it off there to the Meg. The Meg goes up, and she is fouled. She's going to go to the line. Foul's going to go against Maher. That'll be her first. Meg up there for the fourth time. Puts it on its way. This one is right there. 22-20. 2-point lead for Mobridge-Pollock. Trying to make it a 3-point lead. Up there with a second side. The Meg. Puts it on its way. No, it's going to roll around. No good. 22-20. Tigers on top. Back the other way in a hurry. And it's going to be Maher in the middle of the paint, puts a shot up, no good. Rebound comes out to Nobles. Nobles controls the dribble, now breaks the time barrier. Looks right, goes right. Give it off to Henderson. Henderson now out to Keller. Keller top of the key. Couple of dribbles there. Now it comes over, and it's going to be Gehring. Gehring drops a pass off underneath. The mag up in good. 24-20. Great pass that time from Emma Keller. Panthers on the attack. Tigers with the lead. Here's Kraft over there on the right side. Up top to Maher through the middle of the paint. Her shot is blocked. And the last one to touch it on the way out of bounds is a Tiger. Holm comes back into the lineup as this time Nash will sit down. Also sitting down is going to be Carter, as also coming back in there is going to be LeBeau. Inbounds comes in. It's going to be LeBeau. Actually, that's Lawrence. Lawrence now giving off to Holm. She'll put the hook shot up and good. 24-22, 2-point lead. Mobridge-Pollock on top. Tigers with the basketball. Out there on the right side, way out there, is going to be this time in pass inside. Landon Henderson with a turnaround up and good. 26-22. 4-point lead for Tigers. Here is going to be LeBeau, right side, outside. She'll go on the dribble drive. Now dump it out up top, give it off to Maher. Maher, couple of dribbles. Looks into the left side from the wing spot. It's going to be Kraft. Kraft finds LeBeau in on the paint, and there's going to be a traveling violation and a turnover. Mobridge-Pollock basketball with 24 seconds left here in the half. Inbounds comes in. And it's going to be Nobles. Nobles will give it off there, and it's going to be Keller. Keller now will give it off to, this time, Gehring. Gehring will give it off to Nobles. 8 seconds on the clock. They got to get something going towards the basket. 4 seconds, and now it's going to be Henderson. Henderson goes up, no good, and the rebound putback is no good. And at halftime, we've got a score of Mobridge-Pollock 26 and Timberlake 22 on your Vision Care Associates scoreboard. We're going to come back in 3 minutes, have it all added up. We'll tell you about it right here. This is Star 99.
We at Aircraft Spraying are proud of the aerial and ground service we're able to provide our customers. We thank all of our customers for the opportunity to have done business with you and wish everyone a profitable year. For more information about how we can protect your fields with our fleet of crop sprayers from the ground or by air, please call Tyrone, Jody, or Jake Kraft at 865-3500. We at Aircraft Spraying would like to wish all the athletes the best in this game and in all your endeavors in the years ahead.
Here at Eisman Building Products, we are proud to be strong supporters of our community, local businesses, schools, and the Mobridge-Pollock Tigers. Hi, this is Christy. If you're needing your roof replaced this fall, we offer steel roofing, impact-resistant shingles, and other high-quality shingles, plus roofing products to get the job done right. We can also recommend reliable, dependable, and local contractors to install your product. That's Eisman Building Products, proud to be a supporter of the Mobridge-Pollock Tigers. Good luck, Tigers.
At Western Dakota Bank, your success is our priority. As your ag financial partner, agriculture is a big part of what we do. If you want a bank that understands farming and ranching and makes decisions quickly, we are the bank for you. We'd like to see you come back to your hometown bank that gives back to the local community. Hi, this is Rusty Gebhardt, Senior Vice President, asking you to stop by and see what we can do for your ag lending needs at Western Dakota Bank in Timberlake, Isabel, and Eagle Butte. We are an equal opportunity lender, member FDIC.
Apply now for a WRT $1,000 scholarship, including district area and technology awards. WRT scholarships are available to both high school seniors and college students. Students and or their parents must have WRT internet or phone service to be eligible. Apply online at westriv.com/scholarship-application. WRT members can also apply for the National FRS $2,500 scholarship at frs.org. Don't miss out. Apply by March 1st for WRT's $1,000 scholarship.
All of us at Beagler's Timberlake Service wish the Timberlake Panthers the best in the game. Hi, this is Jackie, inviting you to stop before or after the game and enjoy some of our great food selections, including pizza, burgers, cheese balls, and more, or fill up your tank with gas and diesel. We are proud to be a part of the Timberlake community and proud to sponsor the Panthers this season. Go get 'em, Panthers, from all of us at Bigler's Timberlake Service.
Dad, how many generations has Jensen Rock and Sand been through?
We are now in our 4th generation of serving Mobridge and the surrounding area with quality products and services.
Wow, that's a long time. Why do you think Jensen Rock and Sand has stood the test of time?
We care about our customers and their needs. Whether it's commercial, residential, or agriculture projects, we have the goods and services to take care of them.
Let our family serve yours at Jensen Rock and Sand of Mobridge.
Welcome back at halftime, and no, I did not win bingo tonight. I'm a little disappointed. Hey, it's 26-22 at halftime. Lady Tigers on top. Let's take a look at individual scoring in the first half. First of all, for the Lady Panthers, Macy Maher ended up with 6 points, 10 points for Shea Kraft. Shea Kraft with a couple of fouls right now. Nobody in real foul trouble. 4 points for Stormy Holm, 2 points for Carly Lawrence, and a couple of fouls for Tia LeBeau right now. But as I said, nobody in real foul trouble right now. Landon Henderson with 4 points and a foul. Emma Keller with 3 points. Megan's on right now with 11 points. Mariah Gehring with 3. Right now, Gehring's got a foul. Also, Heidi Olsen's got a foul. Keena Damaris has 2 points and a foul, and 2 points for Reagan. No. Where am I at here? Yeah. Reagan Weisbeck with 2 points. And so we're at halftime, 26-22. It's been a pretty good, high-paced game in the first half, and we're expecting nothing less out of the second half. Tell you what, I have to make a trip downstairs, so we're going to take a 4-minute timeout this time. 4 minutes, and we're coming back. Star 99.
It's time to save on the powerfully versatile Kubota M7 tractor with up to 168 horsepower, superior loader lift capacity, and operator-friendly controls and comfort. The hard-working M7. Built right, built ready. Now, get the Kubota M7 tractor for 0 down and 0% APR for 60 months, plus a $7,000 loyalty cash reward. Now through March 31st. Call us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
See your local Kubota dealer, automotive company in Isabel, and Lensko Implement in Mobridge.
At Mobridge Regional Hospital and Clinics, your health is our #1 priority. So if you need medical care, then trust our team. Dr. Donald Lusick, surgeon, Dr. Josh Henderson and Dr. Travis Henderson, internal medicine. For family and women's health, including obstetrics, you can trust Dr. Emily Bowden, Dr. Robert Marciano, or Dr. Matt Schaefer, along with Dory Voidy, nurse practitioner and certified nurse midwife. Physician assistants, Heather Olson and Clint Perman, and nurse practitioners, Candida Gehring, Jesse Norder, Karen Freiling, and Annette Hollenbeck. Good luck from our team to yours from Mobridge Regional Hospital and Clinics.
Lucky's Pit Stop in Mobridge invites you to stop by before or after the game for all of your convenience store items and a whole lot more. They have tackle, South Dakota souvenirs, cappuccinos, hot and cold sandwiches, and a whole lot more. If you're in need of an oil change, a tire fixed, or a whole new set, they have that too, with prices that won't break your budget. Stop by Lucky's Pit Stop of Mobridge, your local Sinclair store with the big green dinosaur on West Grand Crossing in Mobridge.
Think about long-term care. What options come to mind? Your State Farm agent knows you might want to receive care in your own home. Your good neighbor has a great solution. Long-term care insurance from State Farm Mutual Automobile Insurance Company. See State Farm agent Doug Heil in Mobridge or call 845-3603.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there, providing insurance and financial services.
At Premier Equipment, they are committed to serving and supporting the area farmers and ranchers. Premier Equipment continues to carry the equipment you need and have the reputation to back it up. With locations in Isabel, Mobridge, Bowdle, and Eureka, they can provide you with the service and selection you deserve. They would like to take this time to wish the athletes the best in this game and in your future. Let their family serve yours at Premier Equipment, family owned since 1951.
Winter weather is hard on your paint and underbody of your vehicle. At Oahe Car Wash in Mobridge, we want to help you take care of your vehicle with our new automatic car wash bays on West Grand Crossing. Choose from our touchless or soft touch wash to make your vehicle look great both underneath and outside. Keeping your car clean helps prolong the value too. Oahe Car Wash is proud to sponsor this sports broadcast and grateful we can serve you.
Rock & Oil has been in business for over 50 years and offers first-class service. We are known for our old-school, personal relationships with our customers, and our staff rates number one in integrity and understanding your business. Whether you are large or small, we will provide you with the service you deserve. Call us to talk about our lease purchase options on bulk storage and our specials. Currently, we deliver any amount of fuel or gas to western South Dakota and southwestern North Dakota. You will find that our price is very competitive and great savings. At Rock & Oil of Isabel, we are here for you. Give us a call at 466-2143.
At McClellan Swanson Dental, we understand. We understand the nervousness, the edginess, the fear that takes over. And that's why when you sit down in the chair, you can't have a better friend than the one you'll have at McClellan Swanson Dental. Our dentists understand your apprehension. That's why you're their first concern for any dental procedure. Whether it's a simple cleaning or something as complex as a root canal, you can rest assured that our dentists will take every precaution to make sure you're as comfortable as you can be. McClellan Swanson Dental in Mobridge. Your smile, our success.
Welcome back here. We're at halftime. And just a reminder, this is, one of two dates this week. Yeah, it's kind of hard to believe after the last couple of weeks. But, Saturday, we've got Groton area coming to town. And as far as I know, those are normal times. But let me just take a look real quick on the Mobridge-Pollock app and see. Groton area. No, actually, they're going to be early games. JV girls followed by JV boys starting at 1 o'clock, then varsity girls and varsity boys. So 1 o'clock JV girls, around 2:15 for JV boys, and then I would think 3:30 or so for the varsity girls, and then 5 o'clock for varsity boys. That's just my guess, though. You never know. Well, the second half possession arrow belongs to Mobridge-Pollock, and the Tigers come out on the floor with Gehring and Nobles, Keller, Henderson, and the Meg. Right away, they go over the top and try to give it off to Keller, and just a little bit too tall for it, out of bounds. So a turnover to start the second half. Here come the Tigers, or the Panthers actually. Maher, Kraft, Holm, LeBeau, and Lawrence. Right now, outside, it's going to be LeBeau. Holds it up overhead. Now looking for a lane to pass into. High paint. It's going to be Holm. Back out it comes to Lawrence. Lawrence on the dribble drive. Give it off now to LeBeau. LeBeau goes in and puts up the hook shot. No good. Long rebound chased down by Holm. Shot up. No good. This time, it's going to be Nobles with the rebound, and she'll bring it back the other way. Set up top of the K. Left side, give it off to the Meg. The Meg way out there right now. Now on the dribble drive is going to be Keller. Rebound tipped out into the hands this time of Nobles. Give it off to the Meg. The Meg goes down the right side, and she is going to be fouled. And they're going to say before the shot, foul is going to go against LeBeau, and that's number 3 on her. That's the foul. So the Tigers inbound into the corner. It comes to Henderson. Now they're going to give it off in. It's going to be Gehring. Gehring on the dribble drive on the baseline. And the ball is going to be knocked out of her hands and out of bounds. Tigers will inbound. And it'll be slightly to the left of underneath their own basket. Gehring will set it up. Comes into Keller. Keller back up top now. Give it off to Nobles from Henderson. Now to Gehring. Gehring eyes a three for a moment. Now the ball's going to be tipped out into the hands of Nobles. She'll get it in the corner. Now looks inside, and there's going to be a whistle and a foul as they try to get it onto the block to the Meg, and player control foul this time on Holm as she went over the top. That'll be her second. And once again, the Tigers will bring it in. LeBeau's going to come out of the lineup, and Jasmine Nash will check back in there for Timberlake. So Tigers to inbound. Inbounds comes into the corner. It's going to be Gehring. She'll give it right back to Henderson. Now back out. Keller for 3. Right there. Boom! And Emma Keller has hit her second three-pointer. And it's 29-22 now. Tigers on top. Outside right side, it's going to be Lawrence. Lawrence behind her back dribble, comes into the high paint. Now give it off to Maher. Maher on the dribble drive, almost loses the handle. Now it's going to be a three on the way, and it's just off the back edge this time. That one taken by Lawrence. Rebound tipped out of bounds, last touch by the Panthers. Tigers basketball. Here comes Nobles, back the other way. Into the wing spot, give it off to Keller. Keller goes on the dribble around the top of the perimeter, now to the Meg. The Meg goes cross court, give it off there to Nobles, now inside, and it's a turnaround hook shot up no good by Henderson, but Henderson is fouled, and she's going to go to the line. Foul's going to go against Maher. That'll be her second. Landon Henderson's first trip to the line tonight. Takes a lot of dribbles, now puts it on its way. The first one right there. 30 now to 22. An 8-point lead for Mobridge-Pollock, trying to make it 9. Up there with a second side. Again, she takes a lot of dribbles, now settles in, puts it on its way, and it's right there. So she gets both of them now, 31-22. Tigers on top. Panthers with the basketball. Across the stripe is going to be Lawrence. Lawrence works it into the right side. Now loses the handle there. Picked up by Keller, and the Tigers are off to the races. Keller goes all the way in. No good. And then there is going to be a whistle and a foul. The foul is going to go against Emma Keller. So the referee stops play to warn the bench. And I guess stuff like that happens. It's going to be Timberlake basketball onto the right side. Give it off there. It's going to be LeBeau. LeBeau into the high paint now. And it's stolen away, picked up by Nobles. And Nobles will come back the other way. Off to Emma Keller. She'll go up, but she is going to be fouled. And I think Macy Maher has just picked up her third. She has. Keller will step up there. 2 shots coming up. She spins the ball. 1 dribble, now spins it in her hands. Puts it on its way. This one is going to be off the front edge. No good. Maher checking out of the lineup. Coming in for is going to be Cassie Carter, the junior. Also, Heidi Olson back into the lineup. Nobles will have a seat on the bench. Second one by Keller is off the back edge. No good. Rebound chased down by the Panthers. Panthers go back on the attack, and it'll be over to the right side this time. Give it off to Lawrence. Now inside, and the shot up, no good by Carter. And coming out of the backcourt with it is going to be Henderson. Henderson almost has it stolen away. Give it back up top now to the Meg. Now here's a shot on the way. 3-pointer up, no good. Taken by Gehring. And the rebound in a quick trip down the other way. Up and good is Kraft, and she is fouled. Foul's going to go against Landon Henderson. Henderson with her second. And the basket's good. Now she's going to try to put in the 3-point play. Checking out of the ball game is going to be LeBeau. Natalie Gross checks in. And Kraft right there with the 3-point play. Up and good. 31-25, a 6-point lead. Backcourt pressure being applied. Olsen gives it up ahead now to Gehring. Gehring will go off, and up with it is going to be, this time, Keller, and Keller's going to be fouled. And I think, that's Shea Kraft is going to pick up her foul. That's number 3 on her. So Emma Keller, who was just there, is going to come back up there and try to get 2 of them. Puts the first one on its way. It's right there. So Keller will step back up, try to get the second of 2. 4:44 left here in the third quarter. It's 32-25. Tigers on top. Second one right there. rattled around, but found the bottom of the net. 33-25. Again, 4:42 left here in the third quarter. Here come the Panthers on the attack, and it's going to be Lawrence. Over to the right side to Kraft, now inside the high paint. And Cassie Carter was trying to give it back out to Kraft. Kraft had driven towards the baseline. It went right behind her and out of bounds. Backcourt pressure being applied now, and it's going to be this time broken by a couple of passes. Now Henderson down the middle of the paint, puts it up in good. Landon Henderson with her third basket, and it's a 10-point lead now, 35-25. Tigers on top, Panthers with the basketball. Lawrence, right side three, boom, right there. Carly Lawrence hits from downtown, 35-28. Again, Mobridge-Pollock on top in the backcourt. Lots of pressure. Up ahead it comes Keller. She'll break the time barrier. Now give it off to Gehring. Gehring, top of the key, and a timeout called by the Mobridge-Pollock bench. 35-28. And it's Mobridge-Pollock on top, 3:54 left here in the third quarter. Full timeout, back in 60, Star 99.
Community isn't just defined by a dot on the map. It can be defined by shared values, ideas, and dreams. It can be defined by the people who come together to get those dreams done. At Great Western Bank, we're focused on you. We're focused on making life great for the people and the communities we serve. We do it with honesty, integrity, and respect. Always have, always will. Since community is much more than a location, we're glad to be in yours. Great Western Bank, making life great. Member FDIC.
We at Aircraft Spraying are proud of the aerial and ground service we're able to provide our customers. We thank all of our customers for the opportunity to have done business with you and wish everyone a profitable year. For more information about how we can protect your fields with our fleet of crop sprayers from the ground or by air, please call Tyrone, Jody, or Jake Kraft at 865-3500. We at Aircraft Spraying would like to wish all the athletes the best in this game and in all your endeavors in the years ahead.
Welcome back. Coming out of the timeout, Tigers go to work in a hurry. It's Gehring out there on the right side, cross court, giving off to Keller. Now trying to go back up top, almost stolen away. Heidi Olsen runs into it. Now right side outside is going to be Gehring on the baseline. We'll go with a pass. Keller trying to give it inside. Now it's coming back out, and now it's going to be the Meg. The Meg goes up, and there's going to be a shot clock violation against Mobridge-Pollock. Coach Hennick is trying to bend the ear of the official, saying there was a foul there. So the Panthers go back to work, and it's going to be Lawrence into the right side, giving off to Kraft. Kraft looks cross court now, and it's going to be shot up and no good by Jasmine Nash. Rebound tipped out, and right there is going to be Shea Kraft. Her seventh basket in the backcourt. For the Tigers, the ball stolen away, picked up, and up off the glass is going to be Lawrence, no good. Rebound comes out to Keller. Up ahead now to Olsen. Olsen stops it now, starts the offense. Top of the key, it's going to be Keller. She'll back it out a couple of steps, now give it off to Olsen. Olsen will back it out more. Now over to the wing spot, down in the corner, now inside on the block. Henderson drops a pass off, and the shot up by the Meg, no good. Fight for the rebound, and there's going to be a tug-of-war going on. And the possession arrow belongs to the Panthers. 2:35 left here in the third quarter. It's 35-30. And it's Mobridge-Pollock on top. Timberlake with the basketball. Lawrence across the stripe now. Looks into the right side now. Going to give it off to Kraft out there on the wing. Kraft looking for somebody to pop loose. Now going to give it up top. No, going to go all the way across to Lawrence. Lawrence out there on the left side. Now on the dribble, backs it out even more. She'll go into the right side from the wing spot. Spin in the high paint. Now give it off to Kraft. Kraft will put one up off the glass. No good. The Meg right there with a rebound on the dribble in the backcourt. Now give it off to Olsen. Olsen up ahead to Keller. Keller from the right side. Open for three, and it's off the front edge. No good. And a couple of Tigers are going to fight over the rebound, and they're going to be the last to touch it on the way out of bounds. Maher will check back into the lineup. Shea Kraft is going to get a much-deserved rest. Also, the Meg coming out of the lineup and coming back in there is going to be Keena Damaris. Carly Lawrence across the stripe. Now to Maher, right side, outside. And she's going to have the ball knocked out of her hands and out of bounds. So the Panthers will inbound in front of the student section. And it's going to be Maher to set it up. Into the corner it comes. It's Lawrence. Lawrence back up top now. Give it off to Carter. Carter looks. Now going to drop it off to Maher. Maher through the middle of the paint. And she is going to have the ball knocked out of bounds. And last touch by Mobridge-Pollock. 14 on the shot clock. 1:34 left here in the third quarter. 35-30. Mobridge-Pollock on top. Inbounds comes into Lawrence. Lawrence on the dribble drive on the baseline. And then she's going to step on the baseline. Turnover, Tigers. Damaris will set up the inbounds in the backcourt. And a long pass is going to hit Henderson at the time stripe. Now across the stripe to Damaris. Damaris looks over to Olsen. Olsen from 15, no good. Rebound is going to be tipped around, and there is going to be a player control foul. Foul is going to go against Keller. Emma Keller picks up her second. 13 foul against the Tigers. So it's going to be Lawrence bringing it back the other way. Give it off to Maher, way out there on the right side. Up top now, give it off to Carter. Carter, one dribble. Back over to Maher. Maher from the wing spot. Goes on the baseline drive. Puts one up, no good. And it's Olsen right there with a rebound. Olsen wants to push. She's got the numbers. Give it off to Keller up off the window. No! And the rebound is going to be tipped out to Henderson from 9 feet. No good. And this time Carter comes up with a rebound. In the backcourt. Going to give it off to Gross. Gross crosses the time stripe. Now Lawrence for three. And it's off the back edge. No good. Rebound tipped around. And it's Natalie Gross with a turnaround up and good. 35-32, a 3-point lead for Mobridge-Pollock. Heidi Olsen back the other way. Now into the corner. Three-pointer on the way. Boom! Right there by Mariah Gehring. Her second one. 38-32. 15 seconds left here in the third quarter. Panthers look like they're going to play for the last shot. Lawrence goes on the drive. Down in the corner. Give it off there. And it's going to be Gross. Gross back to Lawrence. Her shot no good. She runs into her own rebound. Puts it up and no good. After three, our score, Mobridge-Pollock 38, Timberlake 32 on your Vision Care Associates scoreboard. We're going to come back in 60 right here on Star 99.
Interested in new cabinetry but don't know where to start? We make it easy. This is Christy of Eisman Building Products. We offer Showplace Cabinetry, premium, custom, quality-built cabinets with a lifetime warranty that's made right here in South Dakota.
And I'm Rissa, your Showplace Cabinetry designer. Get free consultations and design services by calling 850-4595.
At Eisman Building Products, we carry quartz, granite, and laminate countertops to complement your Showplace cabinets.
Call me to design your space today, 850-4595.
For more inspiration, go online to showplacecabinetry.com.
At Western Dakota Bank, we know banking. Hi, this is Carmen Nash, your local ag banker. As your local hometown bank, our roots are truly tied to the land. I have grown up in the area and realized the challenges that face farmers and ranchers. I value having a personal relationship with our customers and neighbors, and my mission is to contribute to your success. I invite you to stop by and discuss your farming or ranching operation with me to see what we can do for you. Because when it comes to ag banking, we are the best in the area at Western Dakota Bank in Timberlake, Isabel, and Eagle Butte. Member FDIC.
Tigers open the fourth quarter with the basketball, and it's Henderson, Keller, Zahn, Gehring, and Nobles. Inside pass shot up by Henderson, no good. Fight for the rebound. It's going to be brought out by Kraft. Kraft is joined out there by Maher, Holm, LeBeau, and Lawrence. Here's a shot by Holm, no good. Rebound is going to be pulled down by Kraft. Now give it out and back up again by Maher. This time Maher leans in and she's going to be fouled. Foul is going to go against Landon Henderson. That'll be the foul. That'll be number 3 on her. 38-32. Tigers on top. Maher trying to cut into it. She does with the first one. It's right there. 38-33. Trying to make it 34. She's up there for the second time. Second of 2 on its way, and it's no good. Rebound comes out to Henderson. Henderson will bring it all the way into the wing spot on the right side. Down on the corner to Gehring. Gehring, give it up to Nobles, now over to Keller. Down in the corner, it's going to be in the hands of the Meg. Cross court now to Nobles. Nobles inside, going to give it back to the Meg. The Meg is going to go on the dribble a couple of times down to the block, back out. Nobles for three, and it's off the back edge, no good. Rebound is going to be brought down by Kraft, and then it's going to be knocked out of her hands and out of bounds. Last touch by the Tigers. So Timberlake will inbound in front of the scorers table. 7:03 left in the ball game, 38-33. Mobridge-Pollock on top. Lawrence with the basketball. Give it off left side to Kraft. Kraft inside now to Lawrence, and Lawrence with a hook shot, no good. Fight for the rebound. Lawrence comes up with it. Back up again, no good. Actually, that's LeBeau, and now LeBeau gets her own rebound after the shot. She'll pass it all the way up top to Kraft, and now Lawrence for three. Back edge, no good. Rebound is tipped in bounds this time, and there's going to be a massive collision as Gehring goes down. Foul is going to go against Kraft, and Kraft has just picked up number 4. Both girls were going after the ball, and I guess the referee figured that Gehring had more control of it when she hit the deck. So Kraft comes out of the lineup, and Cassie Carter is going to come in, but not before we have a timeout. 38-33. Tigers on top. 6:32 left in the ball game, and we are going to be back in 30 seconds. Star 99.
Apply now for a WRT $1,000 scholarship, including district area and technology awards. WRT scholarships are available to both high school seniors and college students. Students and or their parents must have WRT internet or phone service to be eligible. Apply online at westriv.com/scholarship-application. WRT members can also apply for the National FRS $2,500 scholarship at frs.org. Don't miss out. Apply by March 1st for WRT's $1,000 scholarship.
6:32 coming out of the timeout left in the ball game, and it's 38-33, and it is Mobridge-Pollock on top. They've got the basketball, and it's going to be Nobles slowly across the time stripe, working it into the right side. Looks up top, give it off to Keller. Keller looks into the high paint now. It's going to be the Meg. The Meg looks back out. Gehring dribble drive, stop and pop from 15, no good. LeBeau right there with a rebound. Out it comes, and it's going to be Lawrence. Lawrence comes all the way to the top of the key now. Dribble drive inside. Give it off now to Carter. Carter will pull the trigger. Boom! A three-pointer. Cassie Carter. And it's 38-36, down to a 2-point lead. Tigers on top, holding on here. Chemnitz now is set to come in. Now they give it off to Meg. Meg in the corner, and she is going to be fouled. The Meg's going to go to the line with the 1-and-1. They're going to give the foul to Stormy Holm, and that'll be her 4th. She'll check out of the lineup, and Jasmine Nash comes back in there. For Zahn, this is the 6th trip to the line. Puts it on its way. It's in and out, no good. And with the rebound is going to be Nash. Give it off now to Carter. Carter will give it up top the key now, and there's going to be a traveling violation. So the turnover, and Mobridge-Pollock gets the ball back in the backcourt. Coming back in there is Reagan Weisbeck. Weisbeck will have the dribble. Now right side to Gehring. Gehring, give it up top now to Keller. Keller looks over to Weisbeck. Weisbeck left side outside, down in the corner. Gehring puts the three on the way, no good. Rebound, and off to the races is Carly Lawrence. They're not going to catch her, and she goes hard off the glass, no good. Keller with the rebound, and she'll break the time barrier, then slow it down. Set up the half-court game. Now there's going to be a whistle and a foul. Reaching in there and picking up the foul this time is Carly Lawrence, and that'll be her first. But that's going to put Mariah Gehring at the charity stripe with the 1-and-1. Olsen's going to replace Keller on the floor. Damaris will replace Henderson on the floor. And Natalie Gross is going to come in and replace, I'm not sure, Carter? No, Carter's still out there. I'm not sure who sat down. Mariah Gehring with the first one. The bonus shot coming up because she made that one. 39-36, back to a 3-point lead. Trying to make it 4 with this one right here. It's on its way, and it's right there. She gets both sides, and it's a 4-point lead now, 40-36. 5:02 left here in the ball game. Here's Maher, right side, going to give it back up top. Give it off there to Gross. Now into the corner, back to Maher. Maher looks in, give it off to Carter instead. Carter goes on the dribble into the corner, and she's going to get tied up there. Possession arrow belongs to Timberlake. They're going to have the inbounds on the baseline. And it's going to be Carter to set it up. Cassie will bring it in. She is a junior at 5'6". She's just to the left of underneath her own basket. Comes into Gross, into the corner. Back out to Carter. Carter looks at the three for a moment. Now drops it off to LeBeau. And LeBeau puts one up hard off the glass. No good. Rebound tracked down by the Meg. Give it off now to Olsen. Olsen coming back the other way. It's going to be in the hands this time. Weisbeck, and she'll put up the long shot. No good. Rebound tipped around, and it's picked up by Gehring. Now Olsen back to Gehring. Gehring on the dribble drive. Hook shot, no good. And the rebound is going to be brought down by Maher. Maher wants to take it all the way in, and there's going to be an offensive foul as Heidi Olsen was decked. And that'll be the fourth one on Macy Maher. 40-36. Tigers on top and on the attack. Here's Damaris left side. Nice pass in there, and it's the Meg up and good. Zahn with her sixth basket of the ball game. 42-36. Top of the key now left side. Into the hands of Gross. Back up top now to Carter. Carter goes on the dribble into the right side. Spins at the high paint. Now hook shot up and good. Cassie Carter with her second basket of the ball game. 42 now to 38 with 3:34 left here in the ball game. Inside pass again comes in to the Meg. The Meg's turnaround is blocked, and Carter picks it up but steps out of bounds with it on the baseline. Tia LeBeau is going to check out, and Maher will check out. Kraft comes back in. She'll be playing with 4 fouls, and Lawrence will check back in. Inbounds for the Tigers comes into Henderson. Now it's going to be Olsen, top of the key. Give it off to Gehring. Gehring from the left side. Goes dribble into the high paint. Now it's going to be Henderson. Henderson with a turnaround. No! And the rebound comes out to Carter, and up ahead now to Lawrence. Lawrence wants to push. Goes into the right side, now spins around with a hook shot, no good. Olsen right there with a rebound, and Olsen's going to pick up defense in the backcourt. Now bring it back the other way, cross a time barrier. Now give it off to the Meg. Back up top now, Olsen over to Gehring. Now on the block it is going to be, this time Henderson. Henderson shot no good, and on the rebound there's going to be a whistle and a foul. Landon Henderson has picked up her 4th. Looks like Coach Hennick's going to leave her in there with 4 fouls. 2:45 left here in the ball game. 42-38. Tigers on top. Here come the Panthers on the attack. Carly Lawrence will dribble it across the time stripe. Looks into the right side. Give it off to Kraft. Kraft is going to have it almost stolen away. Picks it back up now to Lawrence. Lawrence up off the window, no good. And it's Olsen with the rebound. Give it off to Weisbeck. Weisbeck crosses the time stripe. Now down the middle. Puts one up with the left hand right there. Reagan Weisbeck. Little running one-hander with a left hand, and it's up off the window and good. 44-38. Olsen with the steal out front. She's going to take it in, now put it up, no. But right there is Weisbeck with the rebound, put back, no good. This time Henderson with the rebound, she can't get it to go, and the loose ball is going to be tipped out of bounds. Weisbeck is going to check out of the lineup. Also, Olsen's going to check out of there. Keller And Noble's checking back in. Timeout called by the Mobridge-Pollock bench. 44-38 with 2:01 left here in the ballgame. Tigers lead back in 60, Star 99.
All of us at Bigler's Timberlake Service wish the Timberlake Panthers the best in the game. Hi, this is Jackie, inviting you to stop before or after the game and enjoy some of our great food selections, including pizza, burgers, cheese balls, and more, or fill up your tank with gas and diesel. We are proud to be a part of the Timberlake community and proud to sponsor the Panthers this season. Go get 'em, Panthers, from all of us at Bigler's Timberlake Service.
Dad, at college we learned that every good business has a mission statement. Does Jensen Rock and Sand have one?
Of course we do. Our mission statement is to provide quality products and services, exceed our customers' expectations, and create a good working environment for our employees.
Wow, that's exactly what we do. I guess having a mission statement isn't important as actually doing what you say.
Grace, you're so smart.
I get it from you, Dad.
For your commercial, agriculture, and residential construction projects, call Jensen Rock and Sand of Mobridge, Aberdeen, Eagle Butte, Gettysburg, Faulkton, or Fort Yates.
Coming out of the timeout, 44-38, Mobridge-Pollock on top. Here come the Panthers out on the floor, and it's going to be Carter out there. Also out there is Kraft and Lawrence out there. Also out there is going to be Nash, and I'm missing somebody. Oh, yeah, Gross is out there. Tigers are going to get the basketball. The inbounds will come in to Henderson. Henderson goes through the middle of the paint now, gives it out. It's Keller now, Nobles. Nobles fires up the three. Back edge, no good. Rebound comes out, and it's going to be Carter coming back the other way. Give it off, and through the middle of the paint. Nash up and good. A drive with authority. 44-40 now. Backcourt pressure being applied against the Tigers. Up ahead, across the stripe, it's the Meg. Now give it off, and it's Keller. Keller up off the window, no good. Gets her own rebound. Now brings it back out to the Meg. Over to the right side now, and on the baseline drive, it's going to be Gehring, and Gehring is going to be fouled. And she is coming to the line. Carter's going to pick up the foul. That'll be her first of the ball game. 2 shots, double bonus time for Mobridge-Pollock. Mariah Gehring up there for the 3rd time tonight. Spins the ball in her hands now, takes a look, puts it on its way. It's right there. So it's Gehring and the Meg. Also out there is Nobles, Keller, and Henderson. 45-40, 5-point lead for Mobridge-Pollock. Second one right there by Gehring. 46-40 now, 1:23 left here. Tigers on top, Panthers with the basketball. Lawrence into the left side, give it up there to Maher. Maher goes on the dribble a couple of times, almost loses a handle on it. Picked up by Kraft. Kraft will look back up to Lawrence. Lawrence way out there. Right side, 3 on the way, and it's hard off the glass, no good. Rebound comes out to the Meg. She'll bring it all the way across the time stripe with a pass to Gehring. Gehring goes up off the window, no good. Cassie Carter with the rebound this time, and off to the races this time. And Kraft sends a pass down to the left side, and it's going to go out of bounds. Maher checks out of the lineup. Coming in is going to be Natalie Gross. Tigers are going to inbound against pressure. Inbounds is going to come into Keller. Keller in the backcourt. And she's going to have the ball knocked out of her hands, stolen away, and picked up by Gross. Now it's Lawrence from 17, no good. Gross with a rebound putback, no good. This time there is going to be a rebound by Gehring, and Gehring is fouled again. She's going back to the charity stripe. Gehring playing quarterback and throws the ball all the way down to the referee, almost into the locker room. Foul's going to go against Nash. That'll be her second. Here comes Gehring, 2 shots coming up. This will be her 5th appearance up there. As she takes a couple of dribbles, now spins the ball in her hands and fires it up there. It's off the back edge, no good. Maher checks back in. Coming out is going to be Natalie Gross. So Coach Gimbel right now playing offense-defense strategy with those two players. Second one is right there by Gehring. 47-40 with 32 seconds left here on the clock. Lawrence back the other way. Give it off now. Kraft. Oh, she goes to the basket in his authority. Up off the window and good. Man, she shot another gear. 47-42. Tigers on top. 24 seconds on the clock. Timeout called by the Timberlake bench. Back in 30, Star 99.
It's time to save on the powerfully versatile Kubota M7 tractor with up to 168 horsepower, superior loader lift capacity, and operator-friendly controls and comfort. The hard-working M7. Built right, built ready. Now, get the Kubota M7 tractor for 0 down and 0% APR for 60 months, plus a $7,000 loyalty cash reward. Now through March 31st. Call us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
See your local Kubota dealer, automotive company in Isabel and Lensko Implement in Mobridge.
Coming out of the timeout, the Panthers come out on the floor, and they're going to come out there with Nash and Kraft out there. Also out there is Gross. Also out there is Lawrence. And also out there is going to be Carter. Here come the Tigers out onto the floor. It's going to be Weisbeck and Keller, Nobles, also Gehring, and also out there is going to be Henderson. Inbounds is set. And it comes into Nobles. Nobles is going to be fouled right away. Foul's going to go against Lawrence. That'll be her second. So Nobles will march all the way down to the other end to shoot 2 shots. This will be her first appearance up at the stripe tonight. First one right there. Maher comes back into the lineup, and coming out is going to be Gross. Also, Weisbeck checks out, and Zahn comes back in for Mobridge-Pollock. Second shot for Nobles is right there. 49-42, 20 seconds left in the ball game. Tigers with the lead. Here's Lawrence with a nice baseline drive up and good. 49-44, and in the backcourt, a whistle and a foul immediately. And I think Maher is just fouled out of the ball game. That will be her 5th. She'll leave tonight with 2, 4, 6, 7 points. Nobles back up at the stripe with the 2 shots. This one is right there. 9 seconds, 6-point lead. It's still possible, but a 7-point lead is going to be pretty tough. Second one right there as well. And so Maya Nobles hits 4 free throws down the stretch to kind of seal it for Mobridge-Pollock. Carter left side. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, puts the 3 on the way, back edge, no good. And that's it. Final score. The Lady Tigers win over the Lady Panthers 51-44 on your Vision Care Associates scoreboard. We're going to take 1 minute. We'll come back with your Merkel's Foods Player of the Game when we return to Star 99.
There's an app for everything, including high school sports from the stations of DRG Media Group. Download the DRG News app, brought to you by the Golden Buffalo Casino, from the App Store or Google Play. It only takes a moment, so you'll have it to replay this game. See live and archived video of all games. And when you select your favorite station during the live stream, the video will immediately pop up. See Central South Dakota high school sports on your phone or mobile device with the DRG News app, brought to you by the Golden Buffalo Casino. Download it now at the App Store or Google Play.
Folks are talking about how easy it is to shop online now. MerkelsFoods.com.
As a single mom, because my husband works out of town a lot, it's really convenient for me to just go online and do my shopping and then be able to either pick it up or have it delivered even to my house when I'm home. That's what I love most about it. They're very accommodating people.
You don't have to go to a big box store for your grocery pickup anymore. Now offered locally at Merkel's Foods in Mobridge. Shop online at MerkelsFoods.com.
Well, once again, it's a final 51-44, and I tell you, I don't usually do this, but I'm gonna tonight. Somebody who hit 4 free throws down the stretch to kind of seal the victory for Mobridge-Pollock tonight. The Merkel's Foods player of the game tonight is going to be Maya Nobles. She stepped up there late in the game with a little bit of pressure on her and drilled 4 in a row. And so congratulations, Maya. You are the Merkel's Foods player of the game. Tell you what, we got boys coming up next. We're going to take a 3-minute timeout. We've got a couple of great interviews. Cody Lawrence from Timberlake and TJ Knudsen from Mobridge-Pollock. We're going to hear from them. But right now, we'll be back in 3 minutes. This is Star 99.
At Mobridge Regional Hospital and Clinics, your health is our #1 priority. So if you need medical care, then trust our team. Dr. Donald Lusick, surgeon, Dr. Josh Henderson and Dr. Travis Henderson, internal medicine. For family and women's health, including obstetrics, you can trust Dr. Emily Bowden, Dr. Robert Marciano, or Dr. Matt Schaefer, along with Dori Voidy, nurse practitioner and certified nurse midwife. Physician assistants, Heather Olson and Clint Perman, and nurse practitioners, Candida Gehring, Jesse Norder, Karen Freiling, and Annette Hollenbeck. Good luck from our team to yours from Mobridge Regional Hospital and Clinics.
Lucky's Pit Stop in Mobridge invites you to stop by before or after the game for all of your convenience store items and a whole lot more. They have tackle, South Dakota souvenirs, cappuccinos, hot and cold sandwiches, and a whole lot more. If you're in need of an oil change, a tire fixed, or a whole new set, they have that too, with prices that won't break your budget. Stop by Lucky's Pit Stop of Mobridge, your local Sinclair store with the big green dinosaur on West Grand Crossing in Mobridge.
State Farm, this is Kristen.
Wow, it's 3 a.m. You guys really are always there for me 24/7. That's like better than my mother.
Better than who?
Mom, get off the phone.
Where was this person when you needed your diapers changed?
Mom, please, get off the phone!
Or when you needed to be tucked in bed till you were 15 years old?
Okay, Kristen, I'll call you back.
State Farm is there for you 24/7, like no one else. Get to a better state.
See State Farm agent Doug Heil in Mobridge today or call 845-3603.
At Premier Equipment, they are committed to serving and supporting the area farmers and ranchers. Premier Equipment continues to carry the equipment you need and have the reputation to back it up. With locations in Isabel, Mobridge, Bowdle, and Eureka, they can provide you with the service and selection you deserve. They would like to take this time to wish the athletes the best in this game and in your future. Let their family serve yours at Premier Equipment, family owned since 1951.
Have you tried the new car wash space at Oahe Car Wash in Mobridge? If you haven't, now's the time. Our new car wash cleans not only the outside, but the underside too. Choose from either one of our new car wash bays, soft touch or touch free. Your car will be sparkling clean without all of the work, so you're ready to hit the road. There's even wax to protect your paint against harsh summer rays. Maintain the value of your car with a car wash from Oahe Car Wash in Mobridge.
Lock & Oil has been in business for over 50 years and offers first-class service. We are known for our old school, personal relationships with our customers, and our staff ranks #1 in integrity and understanding of business. Whether you are large or small, we will provide you with the service you deserve. Call us to talk about our lease purchase options on bulk storage and our specials. Currently, we deliver any amount of fuel or gas to western South Dakota and southwestern North Dakota. You will find that our price is very competitive and great savings. At Lock & Oil of Isabel, we are here for you. Give us a call at 466-2143.
Welcome back from the break. We're going to start our pregame with Coach Lawrence. And, Coach, congratulations are in order. You won the Little Morrow Conference, and you guys must be riding a sea of emotion and on a real high right now.
Yeah, we've struggled to start the year. Finally got some boys healthy, and we've kind of had a nice little run as of late. So it's been pretty nice to have everybody back and get a few wins.
Yeah, it's a coach's dream to get your team fully healthy this time of the year. You guys play in a tough region over there. There's some really good quality ball clubs. So tell me a little bit about what it's going to take to get through that region, get in the SODAC 16.
Well, we're going to have to continue to improve, obviously. I don't feel like we played our best basketball as of yet. We still got long ways to go. These kids are capable of doing it, and we've only been together for about a month since we've had everybody together. So just trying to get that rhythm back and getting us to play together as a team, and that's what it's going to take.
confidence-wise, you guys must be coming into this game really confident. It's Mobridge-Pollock. You guys don't get a chance to play them a lot. I don't remember the last time a Timberlake boys team and Mobridge-Pollock played, but talk about inspiration. If you guys can get through tonight with a big W, that's going to be a wave that you really want to ride.
Yeah, every win would be a big win. So we don't look at that necessarily after the game. After the game, we'll look at if it's a win or a loss. But right now, it's just about improving, getting better, and hopefully we're taking a step forward instead of a step back, and looking forward to that regional games.
I know coaches always say that you're gonna go out there and you're gonna take what they give you and you're gonna use what you have. But you've had to have scouted this Mobridge-Pollock team. What do you see in them, and what do you want to exploit?
Well, I don't know exactly what we'll exploit. They're so fast and so athletic, and so it's just going to be a matter of making sure that we don't make very many mistakes, and when we do make mistakes, we got to be able to learn from them very, very quickly. And so they're a good team. Simple as that.
Well, we wish you the best of luck. Thanks, Coach.
All right, appreciate it.
Back in 2 minutes right here, Star 99.
Twice a year, you owe it to yourself to get a checkup because you were only given one set of teeth to work with. After that, it's too late to say, I should have cared for them better. McQuillan Swanson Dental will help you get the most from your teeth and gums. So for everything from a simple checkup to a wide variety of services, trust McQuillan Swanson Dental. McQuillan Swanson Dental of Mobridge. Healthy smiles for life.
Community isn't just defined by a dot on the map. It can be defined by shared values, ideas, and dreams. It can be defined by the people who come together to get those dreams done. At Great Western Bank, we're focused on you. We're focused on making life great for the people and the communities we serve. We do it with honesty, integrity, and respect. Always have, always will. Since community is much more than a location, we're glad to be in yours. Great Western Bank, making life great. Member FDIC.
We at Aircraft Spraying are proud of the aerial and ground service we're able to provide our customers. We thank all of our customers for the opportunity to have done business with you and wish everyone a profitable year. For more information about how we can protect your fields with our fleet of crop sprayers from the ground or by air, please call Tyrone, Jody, or Jake Kraft at 865-3500. We at Aircraft Spraying would like to wish all the athletes the best in this game and in all your endeavors in the years ahead.
There's an app for everything, including high school sports from the stations of DRG Media Group. Download the DRG News app brought to you by the Golden Buffalo Casino from the App Store or Google Play. It takes only a moment, so you'll have it in time for this game. See live and archived video of all games. And when you select your favorite station during the live stream, the video will immediately pop up. See Central South Dakota high school sports on your phone or mobile device with the DRG News app brought to you by the Golden Buffalo Casino. Download it now at the App Store or Google Play.
Welcome back from the break. We're going to talk with Coach Knutson right now. And Coach Cody Lawrence and his Timberlake Panthers, they come over here. You know, it's kind of where you were maybe your first year with last year's team. That's what he's got right now. He's trying to build a program. But nevertheless, when a B school comes over and plays an A school, they've got a little extra motivation, don't you think?
Yeah, absolutely. There's always that come to town and try to knock the bigger school off. That's just an easy way to put it. We shouldn't falter at all. We have 2 losses recently under our belt, so we're going to be hungry to get that W, and hopefully the kids can go out and do what we've been doing in practice the last week here. So
it must be nice to get in the gym and do the practicing. I know for a while that it was just game after game after game, not a lot of practice time. So it's nice to get in the gym and work a little bit, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. When we get in the gym for 5 straight days, you can get better at things so much faster because the repetitions are there day after day, and you can improve things, especially when you're putting in new offenses and different style of play for zone offense and man-to-man. So we should be ready.
Let's talk about health-wise. Usually about this time of year, especially when it gets this cold outside, kids are, complaining about sniffling and coughing, and there's always a cold bug that goes around. How are you guys right now health-wise?
I think we're good. We kind of went through that maybe a month ago, and I think everybody's had what they're going to have, and I think we should be healthy right now.
it's got to be a coach's dream to go into the second week of February with everybody on the team pretty healthy. This is when you want to be at your best and playing your best. And I know that you don't want to look ahead, but Groton's not a team that can be overlooked at all, can they?
No, not at all. We got to see them in person down at the DAC 12 clash with the Northeast Conference. We got to see them play Sioux Falls Christian, and getting to see them and how they do things in person really helps.
Let's talk a little bit about the keys tonight to beating the Timberlake Panthers. Is it going to be about running, about slowing it down, about running the offense, taking time off the clock? What do you think?
There's a couple different aspects. We're going to see what happens throughout the game and adjust as the game goes, but absolutely just each of our players beating the guy that's guarding him across the half line and dead sprinting and trying to make something happen while moving full speed will be a huge key. And then I think obviously if they're going to zone us, we have to be able to execute, and that's really all we've been doing lately. So we should be able to see some teamwork at its best.
All right. Good luck, Coach. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We'll be back in 2 minutes, Star 99.
Here at Eisman Building Products, we are proud to be strong supporters of our community, local businesses, schools, and the Mobridge-Pollock Tigers. Hi, this is Christy. Stop in and see us for all your building needs, including roofing, siding, cabinetry, paint, and much more. We can also recommend reliable, dependable, and local contractors to install your products. Call 845-7272 or stop in and see us at 1505 West Grand Crossing. That's Eisman Building Products, proud to be a supporter of the Mobridge-Pollock Tigers. Good luck, Tigers.
At Western Dakota Bank, your success is our priority. As your ag financial partner, agriculture is a big part of what we do. If you want a bank that understands farming and ranching and makes decisions quickly, we are the bank for you. We'd like to see you come back to your hometown bank that gives back to the local community. Hi, this is Rusty Gebhardt, Senior Vice President, asking you to stop by and see what we can do for your ag lending needs at Western Dakota Bank in Timberlake, Isabel, and Eagle Butte. We are an equal opportunity lender, member FDIC.
Apply now for a WRT $1,000 scholarship, including district area and technology awards. WRT scholarships are available to both high school seniors and college students. Students and or their parents must have WRT internet or phone service to be eligible. Apply online at westriv.com/scholarship-application. WRT members can also apply for the National FRS $2,500 scholarship at frs.org. Don't miss out. Apply by March 1st for WRT's $1,000 scholarship.
The starting lineup, Gas and Goodies in Mobridge, includes fast and easy fuel pumps, propane exchanges, deli sandwiches, and Rick's chili and tortilla soups. Their bench runs pretty deep as fresh-baked caramel rolls, aisles of snacks, and coolers of drinks are ready to get in the game. And the playbook includes everyday convenience items for all. The buzzer beater is the homemade pizza. Get it hot by the slice, order it to go, or take it and bake it. Gas and Goodies in Mobridge. Now there's a game changer.
And welcome back here. The starting lineup brought to you by Gas and Goodies. And since Timberlake's the visitors on the scoreboard, we'll go through their starters first. They are 8-7 on the season, and as you heard from Coach Lawrence, they are coming off a conference championship last Saturday, and they start like this. A junior at 5'11", wearing number 20, Brant Ducheneau. A junior at 6 foot, wearing number 3, Chaz Gabe. A senior at 6'1", wearing number 5, Trenton Hansen. A junior at 5'7", wearing number 15, Hank Kraft. And a senior at 5'11", wearing number 13, Hunter Schramp. For the Tigers, who are 10-3 on the season, under the direction of T.J. Knutson, they start out like this. The senior at 6'1", wearing number 2, Bryston Gearing. A senior at 5'8", wearing number 3, Braden Gearing. A senior at 5'11", wearing number 23, Caden Eisenman. The senior at 6 foot, wearing number 13, Zane Reinert. And the senior at 5'11", wearing number 33, Trace Cerny. And the Panthers tonight going to wear their maroon with white lettering and trim. The Tigers tonight are in their home whites, white with black lettering and trim. The Pollock cheerleaders, Channing Wenches, Sarah Lopez, Phoebe Schmalz, Ava Stoic, Reagan Stoic, Callie Weisbeck, and the cheer coach is Carrie Wenches. As they get introduced, they always put on a great show for the crowd and get the crowd involved. I see a lot of familiar faces in the crowd tonight, including the Bollinger family. In fact, the next generation standing right next to me with the camera right now. It's always awesome to see the Bollingers. And the Lawrences and the Crafts and just a lot of great people from Timberlake made the trip over here. It's no surprise Timberlake travels well. Wherever they go, they've got a huge crowd on hand. Tell you what we're going to do right now. We're going to hear from MDU, Montana Dakota Utilities, in the community to serve. And then we'll have the tip-off right here on Star 99.
Montana Dakota Utilities' slogan, "In the community to serve," goes beyond providing safe and reliable electric and natural gas service. MDU and our dedicated employees are committed to the communities they serve, work, and live, just like the dedicated area students and coaches are committed to having the best season possible. Best of luck for a successful season to all area teams from Montana Dakota Utilities, proud to sponsor the area youth.
Well, here comes the tip. The referee brings the ball in, and it is going to be picked up by Mobridge-Pollock. Zane Reiner through the middle of the paint, give it off down in the corner. It's going to be Eisman. Eisman drops it back out to Reiner. Reiner trying to pass the ball in over the top. A little bit tall for everybody, out of bounds. So the Tigers' first possession is a turnover. Panthers basketball in the backcourt. Inbounds comes in, and it's going to be Hank Kraft. Give it off now to Gabe. Chaz Gabe will break the time barrier now, work it into the right side. Now lose a handle there, picked up by Braden Gehring. Up ahead it comes, and there's going to be a traveling violation against Mobridge-Pollock. Well, usually during football season we see that the opposite way. We see Eisman hitting Braden Gehring. That time Braden Gehring hit Eisman on the run. Just couldn't hold back momentum. Here's Kraft, top of the key now, trying to give it off left side to Ducheneau, and it's going to be a low pass. Ducheneau can't pick it up. It goes off his feet and out of bounds. So the Tigers will inbound. Inbound comes in to Braden Gehring, now to Bryston Gehring, back to Braden across the stripe. Now it comes, and it is going to be Eisman. Eisman back out, it comes. Braden Gehring, now Eisman for three. Boom! Right there. And Caden Eisman gets the Tigers off the deck with a three-pointer. 3-0 our score. Tigers on top. Here comes Gabe, slowly out of the backcourt, going to pick pressure up right at the time stripe. Now give it off to Kraft. Kraft way out there. Now left side outside, it's Schremp. Schremp give it back up top to Ducheneau. Down in the corner to Kraft. Kraft, one dribble, now inside. Going to give it off, and it's Gabe. Now back out, and Kraft puts up the three. No good. Actually, that was Ducheneau with the three. Now the rebound is going to be Schremp, the turnaround right there. Back the other way. Tigers going to get the ball down on the baseline, and it's going to be Reiner trying to fit a pass in between, and it's going to be kicked out of bounds. Last touch by the Panthers. Timeout called by the Mobridge-Pollock bench. 3-2 our score. Tigers on top. 6:23 left here in the first quarter. Back in 30, Star 99.
All of us at Bigler's Timberlake Service wish the Timberlake Panthers the best in the game. Hi, this is Jackie, inviting you to stop before or after the game and enjoy some of our great food selections, including pizza, burgers, cheese balls, and more, or fill up your tank with gas and diesel. We are proud to be a part of the Timberlake community and proud to sponsor the Panthers this season. Go get them, Panthers, from all of us at Bigler's Timberlake Service.
3-2 our score. Tigers on top. 6:23 left here in the first period. Low-scoring game so far. Mobridge-Pollock will have the inbound, and they're going to have it on the baseline, more towards the corner than underneath their basket. It's going to be Cerny to inbound the basketball. He comes in. Eisman wide open for three. In and out, no good. Cerny right there with the rebound. Now going to drop it, and it's going to be picked up by Hansen. Now off it comes to Gabe. Gabe wants to push. Looks into the left side. Going to give it up there to Shrimp. Now inside. Now it's going to be Kraft. He'll rise up, put the shot up, no good. Rebound is going to be brought down by Shrimp. Tied up immediately. Possession arrow belongs to the Panthers. Gabe will set up the inbounds. They're going to be on the baseline just to the right of underneath their own basket. Inbounds comes in to Ducheneau. Back it comes to Gabe. Gabe on the baseline. Back out to Kraft. Kraft almost loses the handle there. Picks it up a couple of times. Now gives it off, and it's going to be Shrimp. Hunter Shrimp through the middle of the paint. His shot blocked. And the loose ball is going to be knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Panthers. So the Garings are going to have it in the backcourt. Braden with it across the stripe. Give it off now to Eisman. Into the high paint now is going to be Cerny. Back out to Bryston Gehring. Now Braden Gehring over to Eisman. Right side, outside. Up top now. And now Braden Gehring puts up the three. Boom! Right there. And it's 6-2. Tigers on top, 5:21 left here in the first period. Back the other way. And there's going to be a whistle and a foul right at the time stripe. And this one's going to go against Braden Gehring. That'll be his first. First team foul, first foul of the ball game. So the Panthers will inbound, and Gabe will bring it in. It's going to be to Kraft. Hank goes on the dribble a couple of times. Brings it from right to left. Way out there. Looking for somebody to pop open. Now give it off inside to Ducheneau. Ducheneau going to go to attack the basket. Up no good. Rebound tipped around. Tipped into the hands of Braden Gehring. He weaves it now to the defense. Now give it off to Eisman in the corner. And Bryston Gehring for three. Boom! Right there. 9-2. Tigers on top. 4:46 left here in the first period. Here comes Gabe across there, and it's going to be stolen away. Here's Bryston Gehring up off the window. Good! And a timeout called by the Timberlake bench. 11-2 our score. Tigers on top, 4:37 left here in the first period. Back in 60, Star 99.
At Jensen Rock and Sand and Mobridge, we work hard together as a team to make sure all your needs are met when it comes to your residential and commercial construction.
Whether it's a simple pail of rock or an entire basement, our staff will make sure you get what you need and back it up with the service that we've based our business on.
We want to take this time to wish the Mobridge-Pollock athletes the best in the game and the season. Good luck from all of us at Jensen Rock and Sand of Mobridge.
Call 845-7213 today at Jensen Rock and Sand.
It's time to save on the powerfully versatile Kubota M7 tractor with up to 168 horsepower, superior loader lift capacity, and operator-friendly controls and comfort. The hard-working M7. Built right, built ready. Now, get the Kubota M7 tractor for 0 down and 0% APR for 60 months, plus a $7,000 loyalty cash reward. Now through March 31st. Call us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
See your local Kubota dealer, automotive company in Isabel and Linsco Implement in Mobridge.
Coming out of the timeout, Tigers lead 11-2. They're going to put a little backcourt pressure on. Inbounds comes in, brand new into the ballgame. Kedrick Martin, a junior at 6'1". Give it off to Gabe. Gabe through the middle of the paint, and he is going to be fouled. Foul is going to go against Zane Reinert. That'll be his first. Second team foul. This is Chaz Gabe up there. 2 shots coming up for him. Eyes it, puts it on its way. It's in and out, no good. He'll get set for the second one. Try to get 1 out of 2 up there. Fires it right there. He gets 1 out of 2. It's 11-3 now. Tigers on top. Braden Gearing runs out of the backcourt with his hair on fire. Back out it comes. Eisman, give it back to Braden. Three-pointer off the back edge, no good. Rebound comes out to Eisman. Now Bryson Gearing back to Eisman. He'll back it out a couple of steps. Now bring it forward, give it off to Bryson Gearing from the wing spot. He'll give it off to Braden now. A nice pass underneath, and Zane Reinert up and good. What a pass. 13-3. Tigers on top. 3:49 left here in the first quarter. Chaz Gay, give it off right side outside. It's going to be Dixon Booth. He is a junior at 6'1". Inside pass is going to be knocked around, stolen away. Eisman, give it off now to Cerny. Cerny left side, and it's going to be Reinert back in. Eisman leans back, and it finds the bottom of the net after rolling around the entire rim. 15-3, 3:20 left here in the first period. Tigers on top. Here's Martin with the dribble. Breaks the time barrier, goes into the left side. On the dribble now, looking for help inside. Hank Kraft up off the window and good. Hank Kraft, I think he could jump out of this gym. He is quite an athlete. Long pass across the time strike comes. Now it's going to be Reinert. Reinert give it off, and it's going to be Bryson to Braden Gearing. Braden puts up the three. Boom! Right there. Braden Gearing hits his second three. 18-5 now. And 2:40 left here in the first period. Tigers on top. Here's Hank Kraft. He'll go up, just leave it over the top of the rim and good. 18-7. Again, Tigers on top. Braden Gearing in the baseline. Trying to give it back out to Cerny. Cerny, high paint, is going to have it knocked out of his hands. He picks it right back up, puts it up and good. 20-7. 2:14 left here. Tigers on top. First quarter action. Back the other way. It's Martin on the dribble. Looks into the left side. Give it off to Shrimp. Shrimp now underneath the Gabe. Now back out it comes. Kraft with a three-pointer on the way. No good. Rebound to Cerny. Up ahead it comes, and off the window is going to be Zane Reinert. And it's 22-7. Tigers on top. 1:52 left in the first. And a timeout called by the Timberlake bench. Back in 30, Star 99.
At Mobridge Regional Hospital and Clinics, your health is our #1 priority. So if you need medical care, then trust our team. Dr. Donald Lusick, surgeon, Dr. Josh Henderson and Dr. Travis Henderson, internal medicine. For family and women's health, including obstetrics, you can trust Dr. Emily Bowden, Dr. Robert Marciano, or Dr. Matt Schaefer, along with Dory Voidy, nurse practitioner and certified nurse midwife. Physician assistants, Heather Olson and Clint Perman, and nurse practitioners, Candida Gehring, Jesse Norder, Karen Freiling, and Annette Hollenbeck. Good luck from our team to yours from Mobridge Regional Hospital and Clinics.
Coming out of the timeout, 1:52 left here in the first period, 22-7. Tigers on top. Timberlake will inbound. There's going to be pressure being applied. Inbounds comes in. Brand new in the ball game is Brady Sandquist, a sophomore at 5'11". He'll give it off now to Martin. Martin will give it off to Kraft. Kraft will cross the time barrier. Kraft goes into the right up top of the key. Now goes from right to left. Left side, give it off to Sandquist. Sandquist will drop it out now. And a three on the way, no good by Martin. It hits hard off the iron and goes out of bounds. Coming in the ball game for the Tigers is going to be Ashton Fitzer. He'll replace Cerny on the floor. Also, Kaylin McCullum, the junior at 6'3", is going to replace Eisman. Here, and Gavin Reinert in there for Zane Reinert. Braden Gearing, Bryson Gearing. Bryson from the corner three. Front edge, no good. Rebound comes out to McCullum. Now Bryson Gearing. Now Gavin Reinert. His shot going to be blocked. Picked up by Braden Gearing. He'll go into the middle now, give it off, and it's going to be a dribble drive and a whistle on the play. Gavin Reinert went on the baseline drive. He is fouled. And Trenton Hansen is going to pick up his first. So Gavin Reinert will check up there. He'll have two shots coming up. First one right there. Gavin steps up for the second side. Puts it on its way, and it's going to roll around. No good. Rebound controlled by Timberlake as they go back to work. Martin across the stripe. And he's going to have the ball stolen away. Picked up by Gavin Reinert. Now he is trying to give the ball across the paint. And it was kicked and then kicked right back into Reinert, out of bounds. Timberlake will have the ball. Chaz Gabe checks back into the lineup. Hank Kraft will have a seat on the bench. Inbounds. Set up. Comes into Sandquist. Sandquist will go on the dribble. And now is going to have the ball almost stolen away. He's trapped in the backcourt. Now gives it up ahead. And it's going to be Booth. Inside pass. No good. Shot by Hansen. And the rebound comes out to Reinert. Now Ashton Fitzer. Fitzer give it up top to Bryson. Now Braden Gehring. Braden goes dribble drive. Now McCollum up off the window. God! (25-7). Just about 15 seconds left here, and the ball is almost stolen away in the backcourt. Gabe comes back for it, and there's going to be a whistle and a foul. And I think Braden Gehring is going to pick up his second. That'll be number 2 on him. He'll check out of the lineup. And it's going to be Eisman back in there. Hank Kraft also coming back into the lineup. Brant Ducheneau coming back into the lineup. And Hunter Shrimp going to check back in. So sitting down is going to be Martin Booth and Sandquist. 9 seconds left here. Hank Kraft gets the inbounds from the right side. Goes out to the wing, top of the K, and it's going to be Shrimp. Now Gabe throws up the 3 at the buzzer. No good. After 1 on your Vision Care Associates scoreboard, Tigers 25 and Panthers 7. We'll be back in 60 seconds on Star 99.
Lucky's Pit Stop in Mobridge invites you to stop by before or after the game for all of your convenience store items and a whole lot more. They have tackle, South Dakota souvenirs, cappuccinos, hot and cold sandwiches, and a whole lot more. If you're in need of an oil change, a tire fixed, or a whole new set, they have that too, with prices that won't break your budget. Stop by Lucky's Pit Stop of Mobridge, your local Sinclair store with the big green dinosaur on West Grand Crossing in Mobridge.
Think about long-term care. What options come to mind? Your State Farm agent knows you might want to receive care in your own home. Your good neighbor has a great solution. Long-term care insurance from State Farm Mutual Automobile Insurance Company. See State Farm agent Doug Heil in Mobridge or call 845-3603.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there, providing insurance and financial services.
Well, after 1, it's 25-7. Mobridge-Pollock on top. The Tigers come out on the floor. They're going to get the ball first. Cerny and Gehring. No, actually, it's only going to be one Gehring. Bryston in there. It's going to be Reinert and Eisman. Inbounds comes in. Bryston Gehring on the dribble. Well, break the time barrier. Now left side. Give it off to Eisman. Eisman back up. Bryston Gehring. Eyes a 3. Now give it up. And it's Gavin Reinert on the dribble drive. Back out to Bryston Gehring. Now Gavin Reinert for 3. Boom! Right there. Gavin with his first bomb. 28-7 now. Tigers on top. Here comes Hank Kraft back the other way to the top of the K. Leaves it out there for Shrimp. Now left side. And into the hands this time of Ducheneau. Ducheneau feeds it off to Hansen. His shot no good. Rebound comes out to Cerny. Now Bryston Gehring through the middle of the paint. Drops it into the corner. Here's Zane Reinert. Boom! And all of a sudden the floodgates have opened from three-point land. 31-7. Tigers on top. Here is Gabe. Gabe into the right side. Now give it off to Shrimp. Shrimp back to Gabe. Gabe looks inside. Not much going on there. Spins now at the high paint, and there's going to be a traveling violation against the Panthers. Bryston Gehring going to check out of the lineup. Brady Bauer will check in, the junior at 5'11". Inbounds comes in to Bauer. Bauer dribbles one time. Now give it off to Zane Reinert. Zane Back to Bauer, and Bauer will break the time barrier. He'll look into the left side, go right instead, give it off to Zane Reinert. Zane goes to the basket, up off the window, no good. Rebound is being tipped around. It comes out to Bauer. Now give it back to Zane Reinert through the middle of the paint. Back out, here's Eisman for three. Boom! Right there. Caden Eisman with his second three-pointer. 34 now to 7. Tigers on top. Here's Kraft. Kraft into the corner this time. Give it off to Ducheneau. Ducheneau trying to go inside with a pass. It's going out of bounds, and Gavin Reinert went after it to save it in, and it's going to go out of bounds anyway. Ducheneau and Hansen will check back out of the lineup, and Martin and Booth will come in for the Panthers. Setting up the inbound is going to be Martin. He'll have it just to the right of underneath his own basket. Inbounds is set. It's going to come in up top to Shrimp. Shrimp goes on the dribble a couple of times, loses the handle, picked up by Bauer, and Bauer's going to have it knocked out of his hands from behind and out of bounds. Tigers will inbound right in front of the Timberlake bench. Eisman will set up the inbounds. Inbounds comes in to Bauer. Bauer goes on the dribble. Now looks over to Cerny from the left side. Cerny looking for somebody inside. Give it off. Zane Reinert on the back door. Up and good. 36-7. Tigers on top. Here come the Panthers. Kraft just across the stripe. He's going to be fouled. And Brady Bauer is going to pick up his first. Panthers will inbound from the far side, about mid-court, and the inbound's going to be put in by Shrimp. Give it off to Martin. Martin on the dribble. Now looking for help up top. Give it off to Shrimp. Now back out it comes to Kraft. Kraft, give it back over, and it ends up in the hands of Martin. And there's going to be a whistle underneath and a foul away from the ball. Trey Cerny will pick up his first foul. 15th foul against the Tigers. And the Panthers will inbound. Inbounds comes in, and right away it's going to be Booth. Booth puts a shot up, no good. Rebound to Cerny, now up ahead, and the ball's going to be stolen away. They tried to give it off to Zane Reinert. Hank Kraft with the steal. Now give it off to, this time, Gabe. Gabe left side outside, going to give it off to Martin. Martin goes dribble drive, now leaves one up there, no good. Cerny with the rebound, out ahead it comes, and it's going to be Zane Reinert. His shot blocked, and the loose ball picked up by the Panthers. Good hustle by Hank Kraft that time. Kalen McCollum is going to check into the lineup. And sitting down is going to be Zane Reinert. So the inbounds is set by the Panthers. Setting it up is going to be Martin. And 5-second violation. They couldn't get the ball in within 5 seconds. Gavin Reinert will have a seat on the bench. Coming back in there is going to be Bryston Gehring. Gehring gets the inbounds. A little pressure back there. It's going to go one-on-one against Kraft. Crosses the time stripe now. Looks to Eisman. Eisman inside. Now back out it comes to Bauer. And Bauer's going to take too many steps in his first step. That's a traveling violation. And the Panthers are going to get it back. Back into the ball game is Brady Sandquist. And it's going to be Hunter Shrimp on the bench for Timberlake. 4:46 until halftime, 36-7. Tigers on top. Here's Gabe. Gabe breaks the time barrier. Goes into the right side. Now looking back up top, give it off to Hank Kraft. Kraft, one dribble. Looks back over to Gabe from the wing, right side. Now Sandquist. Back out it comes to Kraft. Now into the corner. And going to work with it is Martin. Martin's shot is blocked by McCullum. Loose ball picked up by Eisman. Up ahead it comes, and it's going to be from the left side. On the dribble drive this time, Bryson Gearing. He'll bring it back out. Eisman, he'll go all the way out, almost center circle. Now right side on the wing, it's going to be Cerny. Cerny looks in, and McCullum is going to lose the handle for a moment. Now go up, and he is fouled. Foul is going to go against Martin. That'll put McCullum up there with the 2 shots. Couple of dribbles, puts the first one in and out, no good. Braden Gehring checks back in there, and for the first time it's Trent Schmeichel, the junior, 5'11". Here's McCullum's second one right there. He gets 1 out of 2, and it's 37-7 now. Tigers on top. And the South Dakota High School Activities Association mercy rule will be enforced in the second half if this score doesn't change. Here's Kraft, top of the key. Left side outside, going to give it off there to Booth. Booth with a pass inside, and the shot up no good by Martin. Rebound comes out, and it's going to be Schmeichel. Schmeichel give it off to Braden Gehring. Braden over to Schmeichel, right side outside. Schmeichel looks up top now, give it off, and it's Bryston. Now over to Braden from the right wing. Up top now, Schmeichel. Now here's Bryson Gehring. Couple of dribbles, back to Schmeichel. Now it's going to be Zane Reinert. Zane looks inside, not much there. Schmeichel, now it's going to be on the baseline this time. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Bryson Gehring from the corner, a little 17-footer right there. Gehring gets the shot and a timeout called by the Mobridge-Pollock bench. 39-7 our score with 3:05 until halftime. 30 seconds and we're back. Tigers on top. Star 99.
At Premier Equipment, they are committed to serving and supporting the area farmers and ranchers. Premier Equipment continues to carry the equipment you need and have the reputation to back it up. With locations in Isabel, Mobridge, Bowdle, and Eureka, they can provide you with the service and selection you deserve. They would like to take this time to wish the athletes the best in this game and in your future. Let their family serve yours at Premier Equipment, family owned since 1951.
.305 left here in the first half, 39-7, Tigers on top. Tigers come out on the floor first with Zane Reinert, also out there Bryson and Braden Gehring, Trent Schmeichel, and Kalen McCullum. Here come the Panthers out there. It's going to be Chaz Gabe with the basketball right now. Hunter Shrimp back out there. Also back there is Trenton Hansen. Also Ducheneau, Brant Ducheneau, and also out there's Kendrick Martin. Here's a dribble drive to the basket. Chaz Gabe up and good. 39-9 now. Long pass comes in to Schmeichel. Schmeichel will come right back out with it. Give it off there. And now into the corner it comes. And it's going to be up and no good on the hook shot this time. Bryson Gehring. Rebound comes out to the Panthers. They want to push. And going up to the basket is Ducheneau. His shot is blocked by McCullum. Loose ball picked up by Bryson Gehring. He'll go up off the window and good. 41-9, 2:13 left here in the first half. Martin left side. Looks into the corner for Ducheneau. Now give it off to Gabe, and Gabe goes up. His shot blocked. There's going to be a little contact, though, and the foul is going to go against McCullum. That'll be his first. But it is a shooting foul. 2 shots coming up as Chaz Gabe comes to the line. First one, fires it right there. He gets 1. Zane Reinert will check out of the lineup. Coming in for him is going to be Blaze Thompson, the 6-foot senior. McCullum will check out, and Ashton Fitzer will check in for the Tigers. Also coming out is going to be Martin, and it's going to be Brady Sandquist in for the Panthers. Chaz Gabe back up there for the second side of the 2-shot foul. 2 dribbles, takes a look, now puts it on its way, and it's in and out, no good. Fitzer right there with the rebound, give it up in the backcourt to Bryston Gehring. Bryston will cross the time stripe. Now give it off, and it's going to be Fitzer. Fitzer looks inside, now into the corner. It's Schmeichel. Schmeichel goes to the basket, up in, good. Nice move by Trent Schmeichel. His first basket of the ball game, 43-10 now. Tigers on top. Here's Gabe, three-pointer, front edge, no good. Schmeichel right there with the rebound, and he'll give it out. Going to work with it is going to be Bryston Gehring. Sacred Hoops Scholarship winner, Bryston Gehring. Here's Braden Gehring. Now it comes to Thompson. Thompson, one dribble, now to Schmeichel. Give it off to Bryston Gehring. Bryston goes on the dribble drive. Out it comes, and it's going to be Fitzer. Fitzer's in the middle of the paint, and there's going to be a whistle and a foul. Foul's going to go against Gabe. That'll be his first. You know, over the last couple of games, I think I'd give Ashton Fitzer the Kamikaze Award. He's not afraid to sacrifice his body as he's been decked and sat on. Broke his teeth out. Well, not broke them, chipped them. And it seems like every time I see Fitzer go to the basket, he ends up flat on his back. So he doesn't mind going up there and just getting knocked around. Second one is no good. 1 out of 2, 44 out of 10. With 1:04 left here in the first half. Tigers on top, and a great move right down the middle of the defense, and Hank Kraft lays it in. 44-12 now. Top of the key, it is going to be Braden Gehring. Now Schmeichel. Schmeichel on the left side. He'll go in, and his shot is going to be blocked. Loose ball picked up, and what a move underneath. Ashton Fitzer up and good. 46 now to 12. 32 seconds left here in the first half. Here comes Hank Kraft across the stripe. Left side outside, it's going to be Shrimp. Shrimp goes on the dribble a couple of times. Now leaves it over for Ducheneau. Sandquist with a turnaround inside the paint. Gets his own rebound. Now Kraft rises for three. Back edge, no good. Rebound comes out to Shrimp this time. And last touching it out of bounds. 46-12 with 8 seconds left on the first half clock. Inbounds comes in. Braden Gehring. Gehring crosses the stripe now, and he'll go into the right side. Now over to Bryston. Bryston puts up the three at the buzzer. No good. At halftime on your Vision Care Associates scoreboard, it's Tigers 46, Panthers 12. We are going to come back in just about 3 minutes. And we'll be back with the first half highlights right here on Star 99.
Winter weather is hard on your paint and underbody of your vehicle. At Oahe Car Wash in Mobridge, we want to help you take care of your vehicle with our new automatic car wash bays on West Grand Crossing. Choose from our touchless or soft touch wash to make your vehicle look great both underneath and outside. Keeping your car clean helps prolong the value too. Oahe Car Wash is proud to sponsor this sports broadcast and grateful we can serve you.
Lock & Oil has been in business for over 50 years and offers first-class service. We are known for our old school, personal relationships with our customers, and our staff ranks number one in integrity and understanding your business. Whether you are large or small, we will provide you with the service you deserve. Call us to talk about our lease purchase options on bulk storage and our specials. Currently, we deliver any amount of fuel or gas to western South Dakota and southwestern North Dakota. You will find that our price is very competitive and great savings. At Lock & Oil of Isabel, we are here for you. Give us a call at 466-2143.
When looking for dental care, trust the team at McQuillan Swanson Dental to take care of your entire family's dental needs. Whether it's a checkup, whitening, or cosmetic dentistry, Dr. Mark McQuillan and Dr. Tom Swanson can make sure your dental work is done efficiently and affordable at McQuillan Swanson Dental. To learn more about our facility or schedule an appointment, give us a call at 845-7222 at McQuillan Swanson Dental, here for all of your family's dental needs.
Community isn't just defined by a dot on the map. It can be defined by shared values, ideas, and dreams. It can be defined by the people who come together to get those dreams done. At Great Western Bank, we're focused on you. We're focused on making life great for the people and the communities we serve. We do it with honesty, integrity, and respect. Always have, always will. Since community is much more than a location, we're glad to be in yours. Great Western Bank, making life great. Member FDIC.
We at Aircraft Spraying are proud of the aerial and ground service we're able to provide our customers. We thank all of our customers for the opportunity to have done business with you and wish everyone a profitable year. For more information about how we can protect your fields with our fleet of crop sprayers from the ground or by air, please call Tyrone, Jody, or Jake Kraft at 865-3500. We at Aircraft Spraying would like to wish all the athletes the best in this game and in all your endeavors in the years ahead.
Here at Eisman Building Products, we are proud to be strong supporters of our community, local businesses, schools, and the Mobridge-Pollock Tigers. Hi, this is Christy. If you're needing your roof replaced this fall, we offer steel roofing, impact-resistant shingles, and other high-quality shingles, plus roofing products to get the job done right. We can also recommend reliable, dependable, and local contractors to install your product. That's Eisman Building Products, proud to be a supporter of the Mobridge-Pollock Tigers. Good luck, Tigers.
Welcome back. Well, I recognize the girl who won bingo down there. Tell you what, dinner's on Kennedy. Everybody is eating on Kennedy tonight. Oh, congratulations. $175. That's not too shabby. Tell you what, scoring-wise right now for Cody Lawrence and the Timberlake Panthers, Chaz Gabe with 4 points right now. He's got a foul. Trenton Hansen with a foul. 6 points from Hank Kraft. A foul from Kendrick Martin, but 2 points for Hunter Shrimp. On the other side of the ball, Bryson Gehring. Bryson Gehring with 9 right now. Braden Gehring was 6, but he's got a couple of fouls. Caden Eisenman with 8 right now. 9 points for Zane Reinert with a foul. Trey Cerny with 2 and a foul. 4 points right now for Gavin Reinert. 3 points right now for Ashton Fitzer. 2 points for Kaylin McCollum. 3 points for 3 points for Kaylin McCollum. Trent Schmeichel with 2 points. A foul for McCollum right now, and also a foul for Brady Bauer. And there's your scoring. 46-12, our score. And that's right now on your Vision Care Associates scoreboard. We're going to take another 3 minutes. We'll come back right here, Star 99.
At Western Dakota Bank, we know banking. Hi, this is Carmen Ash, your local ag banker. As your local hometown bank, our roots are truly tied to the land. I have grown up in the area and realized the challenges that face farmers and ranchers. I value having a personal relationship with our customers and neighbors, and my mission is to contribute to your success. I invite you to stop by and discuss your farming or ranching operation with me to see what we can do for you, because when it comes to ag banking, we are the best in the area at Western Dakota Bank in Timberlake, Isabel, and Eagle Butte. Member FDIC.
Apply now for a WRT $1,000 scholarship, including district area and technology awards. WRT scholarships are available to both high school seniors and college students. Students and or their parents must have WRT internet or phone service to be eligible. Apply online at westrib.com/scholarship-application. WRT members can also apply for the National FRS $2,500 scholarship at frs.org. Don't miss out. Apply by March 1st for WRT's $1,000 scholarship.
All of us at Beagler's Timberlake Service wish the Timberlake Panthers the best in the game. Hi, this is Jackie, inviting you to stop before or after the game and enjoy some of our great food selections, including pizza, burgers, cheese balls, and more, or fill up your tank with gas and diesel. We are proud to be a part of the Timberlake community and proud to sponsor the Panthers this season. Go get 'em, Panthers, from all of us at Beagler's Timberlake Service.
As the snow flies, it's nice to know you don't have to break your back to get rid of unwanted piles in your driveway when you have Jensen Rock and Sand to do the work.
we will be happy to come to your home to remove your snow and get you back on the road. For more information on rates or to get on our schedule for cleanup, give us a call at 845-7213 and leave the snow removal to us.
Jensen Rock and Sand of Mobridge, Aberdeen, Eagle Butte, Faulkton, Gettysburg, and Fort Yates. Here for all of your snow removal needs.
It's time to save on the powerfully versatile Kubota M7 tractor with up to 168 horsepower, superior loader lift capacity, and operator-friendly controls and comfort. The hard-working M7. Built right, built ready. Now, get the Kubota M7 tractor for 0 down and 0% APR for 60 months, plus a $7,000 loyalty cash reward. Now through March 31st. Call us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
See your local Kubota dealer, automotive company in Isabel, and Linsco Implement in Mobridge.
Welcome back. We're at halftime, 46-12 our score right now, and it's the Tigers on top. I do have to tell you this. South Dakota High School Activities Association Mercy Rule says that if you're winning by a total of 30 or more, then you run the clock, except for timeouts and free throws. So this could be a quick second half. Also, want to remind you the Tigers will be back on the air on Saturday as the Tigers will take on the Tigers. It's Groton area coming to town. Early start on that. I would say that the girls varsity is going to start around 3:30, 4 o'clock or so, and the boys varsity to follow. So early afternoon ball games, and KMLO 100.7 FM, our sister station, will have the call from Timberlake as they take on the Potter County Battlers in a doubleheader on Saturday as well. We'll have the coverage. Spencer Gosh will be on hand for the call there. So with that in mind, we're about a minute and a half away. We're going to take a 1-minute break. We will come back with your MDU, Montana Dakota Utilities, second half possession arrow when we return in 1 minute, Star 99.
At Mobridge Regional Hospital and Clinics, your health is our #1 priority. So if you need medical care, then trust our team. Dr. Donald Lusick, surgeon, Dr. Josh Henderson and Dr. Travis Henderson, internal medicine. For family and women's health, including obstetrics, you can trust Dr. Emily Bowden, Dr. Robert Marciano, or Dr. Matt Schaefer, along with Dory Voidy, nurse practitioner and certified nurse midwife. Physician assistants, Heather Olson and Clint Perman, and nurse practitioners, Candida Gehring, Jesse Norder, Karen Freiling, and Annette Hollenbeck. Good luck from our team to yours from Mobridge Regional Hospital and Clinics.
Montana Dakota Utilities' slogan, "In the Community to Serve," goes beyond providing safe and reliable electric and natural gas service. MDU and our dedicated employees are committed to the communities they serve, work, and live, just like the dedicated area students and coaches are committed to having the best season possible. Best of luck for a successful season to all area teams from Montana Dakota Utilities, proud to sponsor the area youth.
Hey, welcome back here. Well, coming out on the floor for the Panthers is going to be Shrimp and Kraft and Hansen, Gabe, and Ducheneau. Here come the Tigers out on the floor. Gehring and Gehring, Eisenman, Zane Reinert, and Trey Cerny. And it's going to be Panthers ball to start the second half. Inbounds comes in, and Hank Kraft will go on the dribble. Break the time barrier now. Look over to the left side. Give it off there. And it's actually Kendrick Martin out there. I mixed up a number there. Martin give it off now to Gabe. Gabe will hand it off there. And it's going to be Shrimp. Inside now. Martin with a turnaround. His shot is going to be blocked, but there's going to be a whistle and a foul on the play. Reinert is going to pick up his second foul. And Martin steps up 2 shots. First one is right there. He'll have another shot at it, try to make it 2 in a row. He gets the ball back, now fires it up there. This one's off the back edge, no good. Rebound comes out to Reinert. Reinert's going to try a pass up front, and it's going to be tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Timberlake. Inbounds comes in this time, and going to work with it is going to be Zane Reinert. Now over to Eisman. Eisman left side, outside. Looking back up top. Now the ball's going to be stolen away. Here's Hank Kraft. Kraft is going to have it knocked out of his hands. as he goes to the basket. And the foul is going to be against Braden Gehring, and Gehring picks up the foul. That's number 3 on him. So Hank Kraft comes to the stripe, 2 shots coming up. As they say, he was in the process. First one right there. I was talking a little bit earlier about Hank Kraft and what an athlete this young man is. You know, the last football game of the season, he broke a finger on his shooting hand, and he has been nursing that with a splint, and now he's back into the action again. Second shot from Kraft was no good. He hit hard off the iron and then hit the standard. One referee saying it went out of bounds. The other 2 are going to say no, it's going to be back into the hands of the Panthers. Didn't go out of bounds, didn't quite hit the top of the standard. So the Panthers will inbound. Inbound comes in. Hank Kraft on the block. Back out it comes. And here's Ducheneau with 3 on the mind. Boom, right there. Brant Ducheneau with his first big basket, 46-17 now. Tigers on top. Right side, outside. Now up top it comes Zane Reinert. Now underneath and into the corner. It's going to be from Eisenman to Bryson Gehring. Now Braden Gehring. He eyes the 3 for a moment. Now goes dribble drive through the middle of the paint. He gets decked, and he's going to go to the line. Chaz Gabe is going to pick up his second. Gehring will step up there. He's going to have 2 shots. This is his first appearance at the stripe tonight. First one rattles around, no good. Braden doesn't miss many of these. Now they're asking him to tuck his shirt in. Then they'll give him the basketball. He will take a look, put it on its way. This one rattles around. He missed 2 in a row. I do not believe it. 46-17. Tigers on top with the rebound. The Panthers, and Hank Kraft is up front. Now left side, outside. Going to give it off to Ducheneau. Ducheneau looks back to Kraft on the give and go, and the ball's knocked out of his hands. Diving for it was Braden Gehring, and it's going to go out of bounds. So the Panthers will inbound, and Martin's going to bring it in. Martin looking for somebody to pop open. Give it off now to Gabe. Gabe goes cross-court with it into the hands of Ducheneau. Ducheneau dribble drive to the baseline, and he's going to end up traveling with it. So the turnover, and the Tigers get it back. Panthers are going to pressure in the backcourt. Inbounds comes in, Eisman. Eisman will run it through the backcourt. Now give it off, and Bryson Gehring's got it. Top of the key. Goes on the dribble drive. Leave it out there now to Cerny. Cerny from the left side. Here's Zane Reinert. He'll go to the basket. His shot is blocked from behind, and the loose ball is going to be picked up, this time by Hunter Shrimp, and he is going to be fouled immediately. Foul's going to go against Braden Gehring, and Gehring has just picked up his 4th foul. Gavin Reinert will check into the lineup, as Braden Gehring will have a seat on the bench. Inbounds comes in, and Hank Kraft in the backcourt. He's going to break the time barrier now. Work it into the left side. Give it off to Gabe. Now over to the right side it comes, and it's going to be Martin. Martin back up top to Gabe. He eyes the 3 for a moment, and then he is going to be tackled from behind. And Zane Reinert picks up the foul. That's number 3 on him. Panthers to inbound underneath their own basket. Inbounds out in front of Gabe. Too far out in front as it goes out of bounds. Zane Reinert checks out of the lineup, and it's going to be McCullum coming in off the bench, the 6'3 junior. Tigers basketball in the backcourt, and all of a sudden this game has gotten a little flat. So the inbounds comes in. Gavin Reinert crosses the time stripe. Now is going to have the ball stolen away on a pass. Up ahead it comes. Shrimp up off the window. He can't get the roll. Rebound comes out to Gavin Reinert. Reiner giving off to Cerny. Cerny up ahead now to Eisman. Eisman goes into the right side. Hank Kraft comes in from behind, knocks it out of his hands and out of bounds. So the Tigers will inbound closer to the corner than underneath their own basket on the baseline. And Cerny will set it up. Comes into Bryson Gehring in through the middle of the paint. Now Eisman rises for three. Front edge, and it is stuck. Now that's funny right there. McCollum at 6'3" was trying to get the balls unstuck between the rim and the backboard, and he couldn't get her done. So what does Hank Kraft do? The 5'7" junior gets up there about 4 inches above the rim and knocks it out of there. That's funny. Inbounds comes in up top on the possession arrow. It belongs to the Tigers. Bryson Gehring. He'll go on the dribble. Trent Schmeichel comes into the lineup, and he's going to replace Eisman on the floor. Here's Bryson Gehring. Dribble drive, now given off to Cerny. Cerny lays up there, no good. And McCollum with the rebound, put back, no good. Schmeichel this time gets the rebound. He'll bring it back out. They want to reset. Trey Cerny will back it out a couple of steps. Give it off left side outside to Bryson Gehring. Bryson give it off to McCollum, top of the key. McCollum looking for help. Now left side, it's going to be Gavin Reiner on the dribble drive. Into the corner, three on the way. Bryson Gehring, boom, right there. 49-17. 2 minutes left here in the third quarter. Down the other way, nice passing that time as Chaz Gabe ends up with the ball on the block, puts it up off the window and good. Back the other way. Now Gavin Reiner goes in the middle of the paint. He's trying to find McCollum over there, and the bullet pass out of his hands and out of bounds. Timeout called by the Tiger bench. 1:39 left in the third quarter. 49-19. Tigers on top. And we will be back in how long? 1 minute, 60 seconds. We're back, Star 99.
Lucky's Pit Stop in Mobridge invites you to stop by before or after the game for all of your convenience store items and a whole lot more. They have tackle, South Dakota souvenirs, cappuccinos, hot and cold sandwiches, and a whole lot more. If you're in need of an oil change, a tire fixed, or a whole new set, they have that too, with prices that won't break your budget. Stop by Lucky's Pit Stop of Mobridge, your local Sinclair store with the big green dinosaur on West Grand Crossing in Mobridge.
State Farm, this is Kristen.
Wow, it's 3 a.m. You guys really are always there for me 24/7. That's like better than my mother.
Better than who?
Mom, get off the phone.
Where was this person when you needed your diapers changed?
Mom, please, get off the phone!
Or when you needed to be tucked in bed till you were 15 years old?
Okay, Kristen, I'll call you back.
State Farm is there for you 24/7, like no one else. Get to a better state.
See State Farm agent Doug Heil in Mobridge today or call 845-3603.
Welcome back here. Well, the Panthers are going to have the basketball down 49-19 right now with 1:39 left here in the third quarter. And Hank Kraft will break the time barrier. Come top of the K now, going to the right side. Give it off. Sandquist for three. Right there. Brady Sandquist from downtown and a long ways out there. Now Bryson Gehring dribbles through the pressure and gets it into the backcourt. Now it's stolen away. And as Sandquist stole it out of his hands, and then Bryson Gehring reached around to go get it again. He's going to pick up the foul. That'll be his first. 106 and ticking. Bryson Gehring checks out of the lineup. Coming back in there is going to be Brady Bauer, the 5'11 junior for Mobridge-Pollock. Inbounds, comes in, going to work with it is Hank Kraft. Now Sandquist leans back, puts a shot up, no good. There's going to be a whistle on the play and a foul, and this one's going to go against McCollum. That'll be his second. So Sandquist. Brady, the sophomore 5'11", steps up there. First one in and out, no good. Just kind of rattled around and did not find the net. He looks back for the second one, puts it on its way. This one's off the front edge, no good. Rebound comes out, Ashton Fitzer, give it off to Bauer. Bauer now will give it back to Fitzer, top of the K now, Gavin Reiner. Gavin will drop the pass out there, and it's going to be a three-pointer on the way, no good by Schmeichel. Now back out on the rebound is going to be Bauer, and Bauer's shot is going to be way off the mark and out of bounds. Inbounds comes in, and it's Hank Kraft in the backcourt. Give it off Gabe. Gabe will break the time barrier, work it into the right side. Now spin, come inside the paint, pump fake, puts a shot up, no good. It's Schmeichel right there with a rebound, and Schmeichel trying to find a lane to pass that ball to, and he's going to travel with it. And that's it after three. Our score, it is Tigers 49. And it's the Panthers 22. We'll be back in 60 seconds with the fourth quarter, Star 99.
At Premier Equipment, they are committed to serving and supporting the area farmers and ranchers. Premier Equipment continues to carry the equipment you need and have the reputation to back it up. With locations in Isabel, Mobridge, Bowdle, and Eureka, they can provide you with the service and selection you deserve. They would like to take this time to wish the athletes the best in this game and in your future. Let their family serve yours at Premier Equipment, family owned since 1951.
Have you tried the new car wash space at Oahe Car Wash in Mobridge? If you haven't, now's the time. Our new car wash cleans not only the outside, but the underside too. Choose from either one of our new car wash bays, soft touch or touch free. Your car will be sparkling clean without all of the work, so you're ready to hit the road. There's even wax to protect your paint against harsh summer rays. Maintain the value of your car with a car wash from Oahe Car Wash in Mobridge.
Well, coming out on the floor for the fourth quarter for Mobridge-Pollock is going to be Trent Schmeichel and Gavin Reiner. Brady Bauer, Caden Eisman out there. Also out there is going to be Cerny. For the Panthers, it's going to be Kraft and Gabe. Also out there is going to be Martin. Martin's got the ball right now, Sandquist. And also out there is going to be Hunter Shrimp. Here's Kraft. Kraft dribble drive. Now into the corner to Martin. Martin with one dribble. Now goes in, puts one up from 15. No good. Rebound comes out. Eisman. Eisman in the backcourt. Going to give it off to Cerny. Back to Eisman. Eisman now looks ahead. Give it off to Bauer. And Bauer going to go try to give it back, and it's going to be stolen away. And Sandquist inside. It's going to be Kraft with a little turnaround up and good. This time Gavin Reinert will cross the time stripe, work it into the right side, go all the way to the baseline and try to give a pass out into the corner. Hank Kraft gets a hand out there and knocks it away. Zane Reinert will replace Gavin Reinert out on the floor. Also Blaze Thompson back in there, and he's going to replace Bauer. Inbounds a set, comes into Cerny. Now it's going to be Schmeichel. Now into the corner. Eisman for three. Boom, right there. Caden Eisman with his third three-pointer of the ball game. 52 now to 24. Here's Kraft into the corner. Now Sandquist eyes the three. Goes inside instead. Puts one up off the front edge. No good. Thompson right there with a rebound. Up ahead it comes, and it's going to be from Eisman to Thompson. Now down to Zane Reinert. Zane will look inside. It's going to be Eisman. Eisman up off the window. Good. Caden Eisman having an incredible night here tonight. 54-24, 30-point lead right now for Mobridge-Pollock. Loose ball is stolen away. Now up ahead it comes, and it's going to be Schmeichel with a left hand. Up and good. 56-24. Tigers on top. Here comes Sandquist back the other way for the Panthers. Out it comes now, and it's going to be Gabe. Gabe left side now, and on the dribble one time is Kraft. Back out to Gabe. Now Kraft. Kraft in the wing spot. Will go on the dribble drive. Back out it comes. Martin for three. Back edge, no good. And the rebound is going to be brought down by Zane Reinert. Up ahead it comes Blaze Thompson. He'll bring it back out to Reinert. Now over to Schmeichel. Schmeichel looks, nothing there. Give it back up top. Eisman back over to Zane Reinert. He'll split the defense, and he is going to be hammered as he goes to the basket. Foul's going to go against Martin. That'll be his second. And Martin and Gabe and Kraft will all come out of the lineup. Coming back in there is going to be Booth. Also back in there is Ducheneau. And also back in there is going to be Shrimp. No, actually, it's not Shrimp. It's, Shrimp's back in there. And here's Eisman rising for three. Another one. Boom. Holy moly. He's got 5 now on the game. 59-24 with 4:30 left here in the ball game. Shrimp brings the ball back the other way. Give it off Sandquist, right side, outside. Now on the dribble drive is Ducheneau. Ducheneau brings it back out to Shrimp. Shrimp will pull up, little 15-footer right there. 59-26 out of the backcourt. Eisman, give it off now. Here's Uriah Sittingdahl from 3. Boom! Right there. Sittingdahl from downtown hits one. 62 now to 26. 4 minutes left in the ballgame. Tigers on top, and Sandquist is going to go on the dribble drive, and he is going to be fouled. I think they got Eisman. Yeah, he's going to pick up his first. Eisman checking out of the ball game, and Zane Reinert going to check out of the ball game. And Thane Beheeler, the freshman at 6'3", found out the other day he's born real near the place I was born in Wyoming, but moved here in the 3rd grade. He's Mobridge through and through. First shot on the way, and it's right there from Sandquist. Sandquist shooting the 1-on-1. Now he'll get the bonus shot. Also in the ballgame is Jack Fenrick. Fenrick is a senior at 5'9", and Chasten Myers. Chase is listed as a senior at 6 foot. Back the other way. Fenrick gets the pass inside, and he is decked. They're going to give the foul this time to Hansen. Hansen will pick up his second. They're going to say before the shot, and the Tigers will inbound. Bringing it in is going to be Fenrick. Number 0. That's a classic number. Comes in, Sittingdahl in the corner, out to Thompson, now Behaler. Now back it comes, and it's going to be Fenrick. Give it off to Myers. Myers is going to get caught with too many steps in his first step. Traveling violation and a turnover. Jace Lawrence, the junior at 5'9", checks into the lineup for the Panthers. Give it off to Sandquist. Now into the corner, Brant Ducheneau. Long shot, no good. Beheeler with the rebound, and he'll give it off. Now Sittingdahl behind the back dribble, goes across the time stripe. Leaves it off to Myers into the corner, left side. Cross court now. Thompson for 3. In and out, no good. Beheeler with the rebound, and they're going to call Beheeler with a foul. That will be his first. Tristan Dupree, the 5'9" freshman, will check into the lineup for Timberlake. And also Nate Schaefer, the 6' senior. At the line is Dixon Booth. No good on the shot. And the rebound is controlled this time by Myers. Myers give it off, and on the dribble drive this time. And a whistle and a foul as Thompson goes on the dribble drive, baseline drive. He is fouled, and it's going to be against Booth. That'll be his first. 2 shots coming up for Blaze Thompson. If I was going to give an attitude award away, Blaze Thompson would get it every time. The kid's got an incredible attitude. Loves this game. First one right there. Sandquist and Booth will check out of the lineup. Jaden Ducheneau, the 5'9 junior, will check in. And the second one from Thompson right there. Back come the Panthers, and left side outside. Dupree puts up the three, no good. Myers with the rebound in the backcourt. Going to dribble against the pressure now. Going to go over to the left side, give it off to Thompson. Thompson one dribble, back out it comes to Myers. Over to Fenrick. Fenrick looks down, and Sitting Dog puts up the three. No good. Long rebound picked up, and it's going to be Fenrick putting the shot back up. He can't get it. He gets his own rebound. Now it's going to be Blaze Thompson for three. No good. Rebound comes out this time to Dupree. Dupree is going to have the ball stolen away, and up with it and good is going to be Sitting Dog. (66-27). Tigers on top, 1:20 left here in the ball game. Into the corner it goes. And it's Dupree. Dupree gives it off, and Jace Lawrence. One dribble back over to the right side. And this is Jaden Ducheneau, no good. And the rebound comes out, and back the other way. Fenrick puts it up off the window and good. Right side outside, and a long shot by Jaden Ducheneau. No, he went on the dribble drive, and now there's another rebound by Sitting Dog. Give it off to Jack Fenrick. He'll put it up off the window and good. 70 now to 27. 42 seconds left here. Jace Lawrence, top of the key, give it off now, and it's going to be Dupree. Inside now, and the pass is stolen away. Picked up by Myers. Myers no good on the shot. The follow is no good. And back the other way, Jaden Ducheneau. Give it off, and Dupree takes a three. No good. The Healer with the rebound for a moment. It's stolen away from him. Now up ahead it comes, and it's going to be Sitting Dog. Sitting Dog will give it off, and Meyer will bring it all the way out, and they'll just let the clock run out. Final score on your Vision Care Associates scoreboard. It's the Mobridge-Pollock High School Tigers 70, the Timberlake High School Panthers 27. And we'll be back in 1 minute. We'll give away our Merkel's Foods Player of the Game right here on Star 99.
There's an app for everything, including high school sports from the stations of DRG Media Group. Download the DRG News app, brought to you by the Golden Buffalo Casino, from the App Store or Google Play. It only takes a moment, so you'll have it to replay this game. See live and archived video of all games. And when you select your favorite station during the live stream, the video will immediately pop up. See Central South Dakota high school sports on your phone or mobile device with the DRG News app, brought to you by the Golden Buffalo Casino. Download it now at the App Store or Google Play.
Folks are talking about how easy it is to shop online now. merkelsfoods.com.
As a single mom, because my husband works out of town a lot, it's really convenient for me to just go online and do my shopping and then be able to either pick it up or have it delivered even to my house when I'm home. That's what I love most about it. They're very accommodating people.
You don't have to go to a big box store for your grocery pickup anymore. Now offered locally at Merkel's Foods in Mobridge. Shop online at merkelsfoods.com.
Hey, welcome back here. Well, our Merkel's Foods Player of the Game tonight is going to be Caden Eisman with 16 points. He was lighting it up from way downtown, and so congratulations, Caden Eisman. And so Caden Eisman, again, 16 points tonight. It is his night to wear the Player of the Game T-shirt, brought to you by Merkel's Foods. Hey, a really good night of basketball here. Just a reminder once again that we will be going again coming up this Saturday. It's going to be early. Now the JV games will go together once again, and that'll be at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So keep that in mind. It's going to be an early afternoon. Groton area coming to town. With that in mind, we want to say thank you to our video sponsors, Key Insurance, Riverside Home Furnishing, Sitting Bull College, Mobridge Regional Hospital, and Clinics. And our game sponsors tonight,